Take a moment right here, feeling like it's out gear. Driving towards the sun with a rose and a gun. Feel the wind in my hair, going nowhere I swear. Like an outlaw on the run, dangerous but it's so fun. Running, running, no. Hold on, don't let go. Running, running, no. Keep running. Told my boss that I'm done. Had no luck with my mom. Say, what will you do with your life? You know it's hard to survive. A cigar in my mouth. Maybe guilty but proud. Now I'm an outlaw on the run. Dangerous but it's so fun. Running, running low. Hold on, don't let go. Running, running low. Keep running.
Yes! Sorry, I had to start it with that. Simple as
Why
that.
the fuck did you do that?
Are you
I
taking
feel bad.
the piss?
No, I feel bad for all of the people.
That was
now
so
that's wearing
loud.
headphones. I feel
You
bad for
just
all of the people now.
completely ruined
Thank
that,
God I
whoever
had
did
that
that.
on
That
low
was so
volume. Yeah,
loud.
because I think my dad and mum would have been like, "What's going on in there? Who's being raped? What's going on?" But
You won and did the double over the derby.
all right, yes, all right, whatever. But how is it going,
Oh,
everyone?
man,
Welcome
I
back
can't
to
believe-
the Argyle.
I fucking hate games.
Welcome
Right,
back to
carry
the
on,
Argyle Way,
Harvey.
lads. It is obviously the review for the Devon Derby, and as you can see on Jack's banner right there, we won 1-0 away from home in the Devon Derby, which is absolutely phenomenal. And does that say we are going up? And obviously from the thumbnail right here, there you go, lovely thumbnail. Niall Ennis, beautiful. So
Can I scream yes again?
no.
Oh, okay, all right then.
No, because you'll burst my eardrums this time because I've turned my volume up a bit so I can hear you lot.
I'd love to.
But we're not,
No,
not
go
allowed to
for
scream
it.
again. That's woke everyone up, Jack. I think it has. But how's
That was
it
the
going,
whole point
everyone?
of it.
Hope you're all doing
My plan
well.
worked.
Hope you're having a lovely hope you're having a lovely I hope you had a lovely Sunday. It's going to be very interesting these next couple of weeks now. We're getting to the tail end, and it is going to be a very, very tight race for promotion. And I think a lot of fans are going to be very excited for what is about to come. Argyle, Ipswich, Sheffield Wednesday. I don't think they'll be as excited as we are, and Ipswich. And obviously Barnsley, they're still in the race. You could definitely say they're only 4 points from top 2. It's very close. But
Well, unless your
it's
name's
very
Liam.
good. It's going to be a very, very close race. And you can most likely say that 4 teams, I think,
I'll tell you in a
will
minute.
finish above 90 points. And it's going to be very interesting. It's going to be a very good end of the season. And I think we're going to have a lot more big moments like this for to come to the end of this season. There's only 5 games left, but you will expect some more big moments. With the 3 games at home in a row, we'll be expecting a lot of big things for sure. How's it going, Marcus, Andrew, Catherine? Oh my God, I thought someone was on my ear then. PAFC Vlogs, how are you doing? Max Gamer, Levi, how are you all? And I'm excited for today's stream. Jack is, Liam is, we all are, after beating our fiercest rivals yet again, and away from home this time, even better in front of all of their dirty, jealous fans. I'm even more happier. So it makes me even more happier that we have to listen to their saltiness on Twitter and see their saltiness when we scored. It was even better, and you could just sense it on Twitter. When you look on Twitter and you go on their page, you could instantly just see the tweets. Oh, they're so lucky. How the hell did they score that? Do you know what?
I cheered Tony up yesterday.
One thing for you. Swivel on it. If you watch Mark Goldbridge, there you go.
I cheered Tony up yesterday at the pub in Exmouth just to remind him on who the best team in Devon is.
Yeah, 1-0 in your cup final. What is that? How are you doing, Max? How are you doing on this lovely Sunday night? Wednesdays look like the first team that's cracking. Yeah. And a twat of a manager, he matches fans. Oh yeah. Okay.
No, it's because Liam. Earlier, you laughed off Jack Ward's opinion, saying Barnsley's still in contention for a top 2 race.
Yeah, and they still are.
I just laughed off because last 5 they've gone loss, win. It's like,
I mean,
yeah,
true,
they've beaten Sheffield.
Who knows?
Wednesday,
we'll see what happens.
And they're still in this race. They're only 4 points behind Ipswich, and they've still got to play them.
Personally, I don't think they'll win Tuesday night.
If they beat them, they'll only be 1 point. If both teams keep on winning, you never know. Anything could happen. It's the EFL. We're watching League One football. We've seen weirder surprises. So, and obviously, I popped up on my fucking screen earlier is when Jimmy Glass scored for Carlisle all those years ago. There you go. Well, there you go. That's all I could say. I saved a penalty today in match, so I'm happy. Also saved a free kick. Nice, Max. Let's go, Max. Love to see it.
We did deserve it anyway. We were better against Scum yesterday than we were against Scum on Halloween, in my opinion.
So I was just drinking a bit of Pepsi. Absolutely.
Because on Halloween, we were behind twice in that game.
Oh, yeah.
And had to make sure
come back
we
twice.
come back.
Yeah. Barnsley need to beat Ipswich for top 2. guaranteed. If they don't beat Ipswich, they're not getting top 2. Simple as that.
And
Do you know what?
I mean, it'll be
rather
harder for them if they lose to Lincoln on Tuesday.
I would rather want Ipswich to win that, so Barnsley don't catch up to us. That's all I'm saying. But to be honest, if Barnsley do lose before Ipswich, then I'd rather want Barnsley to win, so that Ipswich have a little bit of a bump in the road.
I swear they play each other the same night we play Bristol Rovers at home, which is a night. Yeah, it is. Which is a night. Yes. Which is a night we could be promoted anyway.
When
could be promoted. We'll see. Okay,
be
sorry, no worries, Catherine. Funny
Barnsley Ipswich is the same night we play Rovers at home.
Yeah.
Funny. An Exeter fan said our goal was the worst he ever seen, and it's not about quality; it's about quantity of goals. And last time I checked, we scored one, and they scored none. Exactly, they couldn't even get past our defence. That the Exeter fans were saying, a crap defence and a crap keeper. Swivel on that. That's all I can say. So you've got a shit keeper who should nowhere near be the same rating as Cooper. So you can go fuck yourself with that first one. And secondly, your defence is crap. So deal with that one. And Will Aimson, our former Green, put it in the net. So suck on that as well.
Agent Aimson, after all.
Yeah. I can see Lincoln beating Barnsley. While they've done it to us and they've done it to Ipswich, they could possibly most likely do it to Barnsley as well. You never know. I'll pop in and I watched it with you yesterday. I'll pop on. I watched it with you yesterday. Yeah, that's fine, Daryl. You can come on. Absolutely fine. You can come on. Send in the link, please. In the message chat. Thanks, Aimson, for a goal. Once a green, always a green. Exactly. Traitor. He's a green, always a green, and a traitor, and a snake.
And he's an agent. After yesterday.
I'll send it now, Harv.
Yeah. But one thing that we want to get straight into this video with is how well we played tactically in that game. I thought in that game, tactically, we played really, really well. We defensively, we were solid. I thought that was probably the best defensive performance I think I've seen in quite a while. We did give them chances in that first half, but the second half, we were very, very solid. And we didn't look like conceding in that second half. We didn't look like conceding. They did have one shot outside of the box, but hey-ho, they couldn't get in the box loads of times. And we did do better than them in the second half. Realistically, we did. And they say lucky goal.
I've been saying that to Liam and Harvey throughout yesterday, Max. You're correct about that one.
That's how the bounce back from Lincoln. Bit weird to think he was a Bolton player. He never really felt like one, not gonna lie. Yeah, and he did play against us, and he got and he pulled off a goal line clearance against us in January. There you go. And it could have been Ben Wayne's first goal then, so that's even worse. But it is a proper way to bounce back from Lincoln. We didn't look like scoring in that game. We were very poor. And Matt Butcher, of all players, but that corner routine was something that we haven't seen Argyle do. We haven't seen them do it like a corner routine like that this season, I think, if I'm not going to lie. It was an interesting corner routine, and it worked a treat. It worked an absolute treat. And if there's one player that I give credit for in this game is Saxon Early. Jumping at the deep end into a Devon Derby, 21 years of age, literally, and there's Daryl, but jumping into a type of game like this for the first time, replacing Mikael Miller and Barry Mumba, and he played really well yesterday.
Well, I said to you all before Saturday, start him, and look what's happened.
Yeah, we said start him, and he's now got the credit that he deserves. He had a brilliant performance. It's just unlucky that he got that yellow card because he didn't deserve it, in honest opinion. So, hey-ho, what can you do? Lucky goal, yeah, but Saxon Early should have had a pen. What's your questions on that, Jack? Should that have been a pen?
Oh, God.
We're not sure.
First, Liam?
He's not getting anywhere near the ball, in my honest opinion. Yeah. He's not. He's in front of him. He did try and play for it, but he would have had possession of the ball. He would have still had possession of the ball.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, looking back, I'm not that bothered anyway because a win's a win.
Aimson must have pooed himself when he put that in his own net. I bet he's thinking, I'm not going to get out of this stadium alive.
Yesterday was bar none best away results of the season for us, other than Derby. 100%.
Yeah. Agreed. Sorry, I'm moving my camera a bit because I'm trying to put it on charge. I'm very, very sorry about that.
He's not really.
I am very sorry about that. And
he doesn't even need to apologise over a freaking camera anyway.
Yeah, but it's moving, so and it's obviously annoying me. I need to.
At least you're only moving it to an angle. It's not like
also
you're
chat
stuttering it like that.
Like that.
Yeah. That's what I mean. Yeah.
Okay. Right,
it's like watching Callum's Corner right now.
Callum's Corner, fucking hell.
I'm not a tic-tac.
TikTok.
I mean, he does look like tic-tac.
And obviously, the players that did return yesterday, Randall, glad he returned. Glad he got some minutes on the pitch. Absolutely fantastic. And got to give credit to Niall Ennis as well. First game back after being out injured for quite a bit and had a very good performance and got involved in that. And he got an assist for that goal, which is brilliant. And it obviously you don't expect a lot of strikers to have a good performance and not score. Niall Ennis was one today, and today yesterday. Sorry, lose my mind. I was thinking of Man United game, so there you go.
He's still in bed.
Still in bed. No, I'm not in bed.
It
was our only away result this season.
My mate's put his thoughts.
You would say our only away result this season, but we have had some decent away performances this season, including Derby. That's one. I think Liam would probably still be would probably have a full-on conversation about that game with you.
100%. My mate has just DM'd me saying his thoughts on the match. He said, Plymouth was stronger throughout the majority of the game. Exeter used their tactics to stop Plymouth at times. Crowd was so wild. Really enjoyed it. Plus, the better team won on the day. There you go.
Oh, wow.
That's fucking creepy. I just looked at my fucking phone and literally, a fly literally just died on my phone. Okay. All right.
Oh,
just died because of my phone, my phone lighting. Okay. Interesting. Let me flick that off.
Must have flightened it. Sorry.
Oh no, its guts are on my phone.
There's no flies on him, then.
I can't stand flies anyway. They're just disgusting.
They always fly with the flies undone, don't they?
Like this might actually sound harsh, but I actually wish they were extinct.
With a 1-0 win against Shrewsbury. Similar performance with a 1-0 win against Shrewsbury will do nicely. I'll take a 1-0 win against Shrewsbury, and of course they are a hard team to play against. They have lost 4 games, and now they recently just drew with Portsmouth.
Marcus is right. A win's a win.
It wins a win. It will still, but it will be a hard game. Shrewsbury on their day are a good team to play against, but recently getting a red card for Flanagan makes it even more interesting. We haven't seen Tom Bayliss playing a bit.
That's good news for us about Flanagan, by the way.
Sadie hasn't played in a while, and their bench is looking a little bit light as well. They only had 6 substitutes last game. So it's going to be interesting. And most youngsters on the bench as well. So we'll see. They're not looking very, very pretty at the moment, their squad right now. But anything could happen. It's the EFL. There you go. But I hope we do get a result on that day. But from yesterday's game, though, obviously Daryl was on the stream with me on the watch-along. Jack and Liam were at the club lounge at Home Park, which was great.
Yeah, hugging Liam and Nigel, so it was brilliant.
As a neutral, it was brilliant to have you on. But from that game, though, obviously, you said in that stream that it was looking likely to be either a 0-0 or either one team getting a goal that could seal it, and you were right about that.
Right, Harvey, I got a question for you. Who was the better pundit on the watch along yesterday, Daryl or Mitchell?
Well, put it this way: Mitchell went at one point in the second half.
Yeah, he had to go. So there you go. But Daryl was a good pundit as well I did tell him that it was. We had it on Discord, and he was like, "Yeah, I'm going to watch that. Thank you very much." And he had the Sheffield United game.
At the same time, by the way, Harvey needed to nip outside for a moment, so I took over the stream for the next 5 minutes.
Yeah, I had to go and do. I had to go and do something.
The Argyle Way taken over by a Middlesbrough fan.
Yeah, but I had to go and do something.
You can't blame me.
I had to go and do something.
No. That's just a summary of what was happening.
And I had to go and have a breather as well, because obviously watching a scum game like that, it's fucking hell.
You do what you need to do. I've took over a few streams before.
Yeah, no, fair enough.
Ipswich 3 away games are all difficult. Yet Barnsley and Peterborough, they're all going to be very, very tough for them, and they're not easy teams to play against. And they're all in the top 6. That's going to be very tough. How are you, Stevie? You are in the chat. How are you today? Welcome. Which Exeter players would you take at Argyle? None of them, because they're all scumbags.
Right. When Jack really interrupted, what were you asking me?
Oh, sorry.
But obviously, like I said as well, but did you really see that from that Argyle performance that we could push closer to promotion, or either finish second or first, or we could get an extra step, finishing first ahead of Ipswich?
It's difficult at the minute, obviously, because it's so remarkably tight up in the top 3 at the minute. You've got 3 teams out for the title. I know Liam's going to say it's not that tight, but it is tight. Like, literally, one defeat could cost you the title, or even top 2 at the minute.
Could say that with Ipswich as well. So there we go. Carry on.
There you go. Same as Ipswich. So it's incredibly tight up there.
Are you going, Stevie? Oh, get on, man. Nice one. Stevie is off the salad on Tuesday.
Nice. Hopefully, I can get my tickets. If I don't get my tickets tomorrow, I'm gonna cry.
Well, you should get them.
Rest assured. Anyway, just complain at them.
Rest assured.
I mean, I was saying
you paid for the money.
Yeah, I paid. I paid 58 fucking quid.
I was saying this to Jack. Yeah, 58 quid. Yeah.
Yeah, 40 quid for the coach, and 50. Yeah.
I was saying this to Jack. I said at full time. I said after the game. I said if we can get a result against Shrewsbury, which we're both confident for, him and Jack.
I'm confident 100%. With some of their players out on the statement we put yesterday.
Yeah, I mean, if we get a result there, I mean, me and Jack said, where do we go wrong after that? I don't see where we go wrong, especially with our 3 own games. So,
and plus, the only game I can see us go wrong is Port Vale on the last day, because I think we'll have it wrapped.
I was going to say. See, it's one of those title races. This is one of those title races that could potentially come down to the final 2 games of the season. I'm not saying it definitely will. Before Liam says it won't, I'm not saying it definitely will. But I'm saying it could potentially.
If we win the title with a bonus, if we don't, who cares?
But the thing is, I'm
saying it as a whole. The title race could come down to the final.
Many scenarios that could happen. There's loads of scenarios that could happen. We could either be surprised, we could either be not shocked at all, or there could be a moment where one team has a blip, and then another team has a blip, and it just gets very, very easy for one team. So
can I just say,
what happens?
We have to turn up, especially for the home game against Cambridge, because they're our bogey side. We have to win that at all costs.
They are your bogey side.
Our home form's really good, so we should be fine, I hope.
We should, but we have to.
That's what you always say.
They're also in really good momentum to stay up at the moment.
We said that about Lincoln, Fleetwood, and Port Vale, and look what happened.
I've just said that. I said you said that, and look what happened at Lincoln.
Well, Fleetwood came for a point they had nothing better to do. Lincoln, they took advantage of us.
Down and obviously we were obviously just passing very, very slowly and playing out from the back. And
my original Lincoln prediction was actually a draw, but then I changed it.
But we were not taking our
Fleetwood are a sad, boring club anyway. So there we go.
Right.
Yeah, but they have done these decent teams this season, and look where they are. They're mid-table, and we didn't expect them to be mid-table. So there you go.
Fleetwood are doing quite well.
They are doing really well.
They've had a wonderful
doing a
season,
job.
considering they nearly went down last season and they survived on goal difference.
Yeah, there you go. Harvey has a look of dread. Hope you get a ticket, mate. Thank you. I did, but I got my ticket last Wednesday, and I'm still waiting for them to come. But it's just fucking pissing me off. Just annoying me. I just hope I do get it though. I got a follow request from a Japanese Argyle fan on Insta. Oh yes, Max.
That's nice.
Nice. Is it Tatsuki?
I was going to say that's brilliant if that's Tatsuki.
If that's Tatsuki, that's brilliant. That's brilliant. I'm glad we are not pissing about passing at the back. What we did, from what I saw and Darryl saw yesterday, we mainly did not focus about passing it around the back. We were
the minute you've got the ball, your main focus was looking.
Yeah,
it was a good attacking performance from you, but Exeter did exactly what I think most teams will probably do in the next couple of games against you, which will just try and slow the game down, try and frustrate you as much as they could. The goal that you scored is a well-worked corner, but at the same time is very, very unlucky for
Williamson. Yeah.
I mean,
there's nothing he can do about it. There's nothing he can do about it, to be honest.
The next home game, I guarantee.
He's trying to get into the wave. He's trying to get into the wave.
I think it is, Max.
And it's unfortunately for him, it's ended up going in the net. A bit like Malassia's, a bit like De Geer's own goal. It should have been Malassia's, to be honest. But
I see Cambridge. I see Cambridge. I see the next home game against Cambridge. I just see them putting 11 men behind the ball.
Exactly. That's what most of the teams. When you're in a big title race and you've got teams that are low in the table, Cambridge will be desperate for points.
And look how well they've been playing as well, Liam.
They've got the momentum. They've got the momentum. I now think Cambridge at home is going to be harder than Bristol Rovers at home.
Like, let's have it. I want to see.
I can't actually work
before we carry on. I want to see Cambridge.
To be honest, though, Marcus, you do say that, but in all honesty, we deserved. In all honesty, fuck all from the game.
So Cambridge.
I want to see Cambridge away form. There you go, 20 seconds.
Right, wait there, Liam. So Cambridge's last 4 games: Port Vale 2-0 away from home, Fleetwood 2-1 win at home, Bolton 1-1 draw away from home, and 2-0 home win against Peterborough.
That's what I mean. They've got good momentum.
That's a good one of form, and against some.
I think they'll win again Tuesday night.
Peterborough and Bolton. That's it. Carry on.
No,
Bolton,
Fleetwood. You've got to say Fleetwood, Liam. We haven't even beaten Fleetwood, so you've got to put them in that conversation. We haven't even beaten the They're a good side. And you can't really put them down.
Just the thing.
That's why I mean we have to turn up against Cambridge at home because they're our bogey side and they're on the momentum at the moment.
And then you look at the previous 6 games before those wins: loss, draw, loss. And that's
picking up form at the right time. They're picking up form.
If there's any game I'm worried about at the moment, well, not exactly worried, like not exactly as confident as the others. It is Cambridge at home because I'm confident for Tuesday night and I'm more confident for Rovers and Burton.
You would obviously say Burton as well. We will talk about that because Burton, the form that they've been going, they're 16th.
They'll survive anyway.
They were in the bottom 4 and now they're 16th. There you go.
I mean, they'll survive.
Yeah.
Cambridge will have 9 men beyond the ball, like Liam just said, and hope for a long ball over the top. Yeah.
Only thing with Burton, though, is that their record at home park is appalling. It's just when we go to them.
And home at Burton was the first game I went to in a long time last year. We won 2-1.
Yeah, it's just when we go to them.
Connor Grant scored a beauty in that game as well. And Brian Broom scored. I feel we need about 12 points, but winning all would be ideal. Just need to take the games as they come now. Exactly, yeah.
Literally, just get as many points as you can in the next couple.
Send me the link on Twitter, Liam. Yeah, Stevie just said send.
The Burton game at home. The Burton game at home is the one where everyone reckons will be the day we'll get promoted. But I'm just hoping we do it against Rovers because it will wind their fans right up.
But also, though, it depends on results elsewhere.
Oh, and depends on results elsewhere.
Because also, you've got to realise as well, the amount of points that Barnsley and Sheffield Wednesday can get is 96 points. If we win against Shrewsbury, Cambridge, and Bristol Rovers, we will be on 95. So
what? So basically, you're telling me we have to rely on the last home game of the season.
So realistically, you'd probably have to rely on the last home game.
I'm not that bothered anyway. As long as we're up, that's the main thing.
Elsewhere, then Bristol Rovers. We will see.
I don't want to rely on the last home game. I want to be.
Football doesn't work. Well, football doesn't work in. Doesn't hand you small packages, Liam, with a lovely flower on the top and gift saying, "Oh, here you go. Here's promotion, mate. Enjoy yourself." It doesn't work. So it doesn't work like that. So. There you go. Thankfully, Ipswich played Barnsley, so the other three teams getting match points is important.
Well, I just hope this is where angry Ipswich fans comes in, but who cares? I just hope that Peterborough do the whole league an entire favour next Saturday by smashing Ipswich.
Rovers have another dickhead manager. What? Fucking Joey Barton. I hate Joey Barton.
Yeah, Marcus is spot on there.
What happens
if the Barnsley game's a draw against Ipswich? Does that mean the
maximum amount of points they can get?
Then really.
I actually think I could be wrong on this though, but I think it depends on Wednesday as well. But as for Ipswich's point of view, I think if we win our next 3 games, Shrewsbury, Cambridge, Bristol Rovers. Yeah. And Ipswich, let's say they win on Tuesday night against Port Vale, but they lose to Peterborough and draw to Barnsley, but we win our 3 games. I think that's us up, I swear.
That will be us up.
It would be. If that happens, that'll be us up.
So let me have a look at the fixtures. So let me go to
can we not calculate Wednesdays as well, please?
So let me go to Ipswich.
I'll have a look at Wednesdays.
The maximum amount of points that Ipswich can get now is 100. So if they win against Port Vale, so it's 88, draw against Peterborough, 89, then Barnsley loss, 89 still.
No one's getting 100 in my opinion. If they do, then fair play.
We'll be on 85, 95, with 2 games left. So we'll be promoted.
I can see
Sheffield Wednesday's next 3. Bristol Rovers.
Win your next 3 results.
I wouldn't say we're promoted then, because look at their goal difference for Ipswich. Look at Ipswich's goal difference, 53.
Yeah, but it depends on the results. That's the more important thing. Stevie's joined us.
Nice. Hello, Stevie.
For Sheffield Wednesday, it is Bristol Rovers away.
Hello.
Then Exeter at home. And then Shrewsbury away. But obviously, us and Ipswich have a game in hand on Wednesday, so that's the other thing to take into account.
Yeah. I know the highest amount of points we can get still is 101 points, but I don't think we will break the 100.
I don't think anyone's getting 100, in my opinion. If they do, fair play.
If we do, then honestly, it's fair play, but I just don't see it happening.
If we do, it's more impressive than Pep Guardiola's Centurions.
Argyle's a bit late to the party. Sorry, no worries, Craig. You've made it at the perfect time. We're only 32 minutes into the stream, so we've got loads to talk about. It's fantastic. It's going to be a very, very good stream. We've got 17 people in there already. It's going to be a lot longer than expected, obviously, as it's the review for the Devon Derby. So, of course, we're going to be celebrating this in style. So, there you go.
There's
if it
no
comes
way
to goal difference, we are screwed, though. I don't see us getting many goals to up it, as we will be focusing on just grinding the games out. If we just grind the games out, it's not a problem, but
exactly.
You can't drop these. You can't drop these.
As long as you get results, then that's all you need to worry about.
Yeah. You need mainly
what impressed me last Saturday
could do it for us.
What impressed me on Saturday was our defence.
Yeah, that's what we've all been saying
our
yesterday and
was
today
solid.
so far.
If our defence,
I think Sky's back to his best.
That was his best performance since he's come back from injury.
If our defence can play like that for the last 5 games, it won't be a problem for us. But you just need to I forgot the fucking thing now. You just got to keep the faith in that defence that we have. Like I said, Galloway is a better centre back than Longwick. Simple as that. If we had Longwick in that defence, what would you honestly say?
Well, Bugger knows what would have happened.
Would we have lost that match? Would we have drew that match? I don't know.
I don't know if we would have lost it, but
I don't. If I'm honestly going
to be honest, Exeter didn't really put you under a lot of pressure. I mean, there was 1 or 2 moments in that game, certainly in the second half.
The only thing that you could see that entire game, literally overlap balls across to the wingers. That's all they were doing. To Stansfield and Nombe, they were splitting apart and going balls left and right. Simple as. That's all they were doing. That's all they were doing.
I mean, it was only really.
If we were playing Longwick, it's not our defence you got to take into account, though, anyway. You've got to take into account their defence as well. And in all honesty, I thought their number 5, Hartridge, had a piss-poor game, in my opinion, for Exeter.
They weren't exactly amazing.
Oh, to be honest, as well, Marcus, I do agree with you. When he rushed out and he miskicked that ball, I was shitting myself. I thought he's going to get a good opportunity here to get around at Burton and score. But
the only thing I'll give Cal is that at least he went for it and with the confidence, but it just went tits up. And thank God the ball didn't go in.
Yeah, Brendan Galloway. See, obviously, if it wasn't due to his injuries, he would have had a lot more games. But I really like Brendan Galloway. I've said it for a long time. If it wasn't for his injuries, he would have had more games under us.
Plus, the only game that he let us down in was Fratton Park, obviously.
What did you say, Darren?
I've just seen something. I'm looking at your match report, blah, 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 on BBC Sport, right? Do you want to hear what the Exeter City manager said? And even though I was watching as a neutral, I do not agree with this because I thought we were well better than them. This is what the Exeter manager...
He's a fraud.
Man.
Hang on, let me say it.
Go ahead.
He's a typical Scot.
I've already seen it.
He's got to be better. He's
Neil, let him speak.
Bit like him when he talks to me.
Let me say the full thing before you interrupt. This is what he said. I thought we were a better team. I thought we were in control. They totally changed the way they played. Didn't once pass the ball out through the back. They played very direct. They try to play football that takes the anxiety off the team and puts the defenders under less pressure. And we knew that before the game. They'd lost 2 in the war and they're going for promotion. We were ready for that sort of challenge. Were you hell? I thought we defended well. No chance. But we could have maybe passed a bit better when we won the ball back. We were a bit eager at times to go forward when I think it was there for us to play more controlled football. But we created the better chances. I didn't feel under any threat from what their game plan was. The only thing that was going to kill us was a mistake, switching off our set piece. And that naivety is the one thing we have to learn. We have to be better in big games to understand that if we can't win the game, we definitely don't lose the game. Well, for starters, him saying we created the better chances, they only created 2 big chances right at the end of the game. And that was when Harvey almost crapped himself. But apart from that, they did not test Joe
from Mitchell, yeah.
Ever.
Agreed.
No.
How come you always want an Argyles?
How can you say agreed and then?
Well, I just come on to make most of the jokes.
I just hear saltiness. That's all.
Can I just say they were. If I'm going to put it in this context, they were. From their point of view, they were definitely better up front than they were at the back. But how can they say their defence was good when they conceded a goal? If their defence was spot on, the game would have ended 0-0.
Yeah. Hello, boys. One weekend. Wednesday losing. Losing. Well, you boys smashing it. Come on.
I think our problem when we first got promoted to League One is towards the end of last season we weren't street smart enough. And I think Exeter are going through the same thing. They just don't know how to dig out a result. And I think that was the case last Saturday. They just didn't dig deep enough. We played a masterstroke, really, in our tactics and the way we went about that game. And I think that's where we had the upper hand over Exeter.
Yeah, definitely.
That's my personal opinion. Because you remember last season when we first got promoted, or was it the season before, where we just couldn't grind out a result because we just wasn't street smart enough, if that's the right word for it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I
totally agree with you on that, Stevie. For sure. And obviously, like you said, last year we were piss poor at the end of the last season against the top 6 sides, and we couldn't. We couldn't pull anything together.
Precisely, that's the difference between Argyle now from last season. That is the difference. We're just more switched on.
The only one that stood out was Sheffield Wednesday at home last season.
Got 5 new comments. Daryl, how come you always are on the Argyle channel, by the way, as a Borough fan? He comes on as
He's
neutral.
a friend. It's that simple.
He comes on as a neutral, and it's absolutely fine to have neutral people.
And I tend to add a bit of humour as well.
And it adds a bit of humour as well. That's also another interesting.
I said a few Argyle puns yesterday, didn't I?
Yeah.
The old classic one. Is he English or is he a Finn as us?
Yeah.
Can I just say something about going on to people's channels? It doesn't matter which channel you go on, you're all supporting. It doesn't matter. Literally I go on to many different channels, 4-0 written all over it, Dapper.
I've known these for
Ipswich Town, Darrow's.
You've known me the longest.
There's no crew.
I've known Liam for 3 years.
Supporting a certain channel.
I thought it was
4. Go on any channel.
Mm-hmm. If we play Longwick and lose, I would be impressed. I wouldn't be impressed. He's been our worst loan signing this year.
They're 50-50 against big games at home, Exeter are, because they lost to us, they lost to Ipswich. Ipswich outclassed them at the park.
Well, it's inevitable who's going to lose to us at home.
And then they beat Barnsley, no problem. They did beat Peterborough at the end. It depends on Tuesday night now because they've got Derby, who I thought, were bang average yesterday at Bristol Rovers.
I agree with you there, Marcus, and I think Jet said the same thing as well. Also, apparently the referee was biased. Stansfield should have had 2 yellow cards, 1 for the tackle and 1 for chucking the ball away. Yeah, Marcus said, I can't believe Stansfield wasn't put to
be honest, considering the refs we've watched this season, I didn't think the ref yesterday was that bad. The ref wasn't bad.
He was all right. The ref was all right.
He gave quite a few soft free kicks, though, I have to say.
Yeah,
he wasn't that bad, though. Compared to other refs we've had this season, he was not bad at all.
Ridiculous.
Do you think we should have had a penalty last Saturday?
Oh, we were talking about this earlier.
What, yesterday you on about?
Yeah, yesterday, sorry.
Saturday's still yesterday.
Yeah.
Do you think we should have had a penalty?
Yeah, we talked about that earlier, but yeah, to be honest, I thought it was a penalty from what I saw. I thought it was a pen.
In all honesty, I'm not that bothered. We got the 1-0 win, 3 points.
Yeah, that's
there.
That's all that matters. That's all that matters. Simple as that.
And they can kiss their asses, the men from the road.
I will get the player ratings up for you lot, so you can all do your player ratings as usual. We do it.
The corner flag was a sight to behold, wasn't it? That corner.
Yeah.
Especially with the topless man going like that.
Put a post on the social media, on the socials, Liam.
I'll do it now. Yeah.
Well, player ratings. I'm putting 2 of them out there now. Dan Scar 10, Niall Ennis 9. There you go.
Yeah, Dan Scar did play very, very well.
Yeah, he played really well.
I mean, he got the Argyle man the match, didn't he?
Yeah.
Deserved. Say.
Well,
look
Sean,
at that momentum ticker. What the fuck is that? Okay, we're relaxed.
Well, Sean, before the start of this week, I would have said yesterday and Shrewsbury away. Now I think it will be Cambridge at home if I had to choose one.
Bristol Rovers.
See, I don't know.
Bristol Rovers.
I feel like Rovers is one of those ones where
we don't.
When we're at home park against them, we tend to be all right. But when we're away to them, it's an absolute nightmare to deal with.
There we go.
They would love to put a spanner in the works.
There we go.
Cambridge is a potential banana skin for you.
What are you boys thinking your hardest game to come is? You'd probably say
all of them.
You'd probably say Cambridge, as we haven't pulled off a good result against Cambridge in a long, long time.
I would say
they are a moving team. You could probably say Bristol Rovers as well.
I would have said Shrewsbury for the hardest game to come now, but considering they got a lot of players out,
every game from now on is a cup final. You've got to win these games. Got to win these games.
Don't mention the word cup final.
Don't mention cup finals. I was going to say.
It jinx us, mate.
But obviously, the last cup final, I can't remember what happened, so I don't really care.
No!
It's not even just called the
Devon Derby. I've just had the wax blown out.
It's not even just called the Devon Derby. It's called the Wembley Disaster Derby because this corner of the country never do well at Wembley.
Yeah,
and that even includes
Devon clubs as a whole don't do well at Wembley, do they?
That's what I mean. That even includes Torquay. The closest one to us that does well at Wembley is Yeovil.
The Ennis and Cosgrove partnership looked promising. It looked promising, and I thought Ennis and Cosgrove did play well together. If I'm truly honest, I thought they were all right, and I think that was the same partnership against them last time. So around 60 to 70 minutes. So hopefully we get to see more of that. I hope so. We'll see what happens with that. But if you all lads want to start with your player ratings,
and it's played really well.
Oh, I
well.
I replayed your reaction, by the way, yesterday, Harvey, when the goal went in. It was limbs. It was so good.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, the limbs. And the best part was Ennis celebrating.
That's it, Stevie. That's it.
The best part was Ennis celebrating in front of the Scum fans. That's the best part. That is literally the fun though behind us.
You couldn't write it better after the chip that they had at the corner flag. You couldn't have written it better. They're giving it all that by the corner flag, and then bang.
Because he hasn't been the same since coming back from injury. He's still been important for us, though. He has still been important in these type of games, though. You would probably say, "Oh, was he really?" He has. He has been important for us.
Stevie, that's what I think as well. Looking back at the game as well, I personally think that the reason why Ennis taunted the Exeter fans was because they were trying to give it large on Butcher when taking the corner.
Yeah, they were. They were giving it large.
So obviously Ennis is defending his team.
You couldn't write it though, could you, Jack?
Yeah, no, I agree.
You can write it. It's great.
If you all want to give out your player ratings at the same time when we go through our players one by one, then go ahead. The first one we'll go for is Burton. If you all want to say yours.
There's two I've given already. Scar's my 10 and Ennis is my 9. Why has FOTMob put him that low? Are they dumb?
No, I was going to say they've been a little bit harsh, haven't they?
That is dumb.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, it wasn't a particularly great game.
Look. Dan Scar has the same rating as Will Aimson. What's that one about?
Will Aimson.
No.
Thank you, whoever cut that out.
By the way, the goal was given to Butcher, by the way.
Yeah. It did look.
And I'm not going to lie.
I think it was going to go in anyway.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
I'm sick of hearing this word luck.
6.6. No, I'm sorry.
I didn't think it was going to go in, actually.
I'm sick and tired of hearing the word luck. It's not luck. It's called working hard.
Yeah,
and making your own luck, which is precisely what we did yesterday.
But what rating are you all going to give Burton then?
He's got a 7 there. I'd probably agree with that, actually, a 7.
I'd agree.
Maybe a 7.5.
He didn't really get tested that much, did he?
He did.
I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to lie. I thought Exeter were going to score when he came out and missed the ball.
Yeah.
When Saxon Early got beaten on his side, and then I don't know who it was on that, so I cut it across, and then I think it was Nombe or Mitchell shot, and he saved. But apart from that, not really anything else. Really did rush out and did miss the ball and could have costed us. But
meanwhile, I thought Mitchell was going to eat for us. Because I thought he was going to put it at top bins.
I think Blackman would have saved it without Agent Aimson. I'm glad the images decided to work when he's. I
was going to say, I don't know what was going
wrong with it. It went out for 6 minutes and my nerves skyrocketed when I couldn't.
And you was blaming Argyle TV though.
Yeah, I had problems all weekend.
Never happened with government.
All weekend. A lot of
you know what's funny though, and I said this to Liam yesterday at Home Park. I said, of course this happens at St James Park, doesn't it? If this was at Home Park, there wouldn't be any problems.
Exactly, because
I think it was a nationwide problem.
It was the EF. They was streaming it from the EFL, so there's nothing they could do. It's not Argyle TV's problem. Argyle TV's brilliant. It's not their problem. It was the EFL.
Mm-hmm. Well, I was on
it there, Stevie. The
it said Argyle TV on the
all weekend.
Yeah, I didn't know.
Yeah, it was an all-round problem. A lot of people were having problems.
Well, if you listen to it, they did say it's not our fault. It's from the EFL.
Also, I completely disagree that Edward's got a higher rating than Saxon Early. Personally,
I didn't have the sound turned on.
Why not?
I didn't have the sound turned on because otherwise it'd be coming through twice. Harvey had the sound turned on his, so you'd have been listening to.
Oh yeah.
You'd have been listening to the commentary twice at once, and it'd have been
right.
And on the ball is, and on the ball is, and on the ball is, and on the ball.
Right. I'm just going to put my player ratings out there now. Okay, so Burton's a 7.5 for me. Dan Scar's a 10. Galloway's an 8.
10?
Wilson's an 8. Honestly, well, 7.5 actually. But no, the defence just stood out, honestly. Butcher, I'd probably agree, 8. Houghton, probably say a 7. Edwards also a 7. For me, that's too harsh on Early. I thought he had a brilliant game. He's getting a 7.5 for me.
Too early.
Ennis a 9. Cosgrove.
One of my jokes.
I'll probably say Cosgrove 8. Cosgrove a 7. And Azaz, I'm not sure about Azaz. What would you guys give for Azaz?
He didn't have the best of games.
No, that's what I thought as well.
I don't think he got involved in a lot, in my opinion.
Azaz is very well marked out now.
Azaz for me was the worst out of the 11 there, so 6.5.
He's very well marked out, Azaz.
True, yeah.
I mean, Exeter did well defensively with the man marking, but this is what I was saying. It's going to be one of those games, Steve, are going to end 0-0, both defences cancelling each other out, which is what it practically was. Yeah. Or there was going to be a goal that nicked it, and well, it was a Matt Butcher goal, aka own goal.
4,000 at Peterborough.
I think it was always going to work that way.
A yellow card. To be honest, it was he took that yellow card for the team. Matt.
They shouldn't be marked down though, just because he got booked.
No, the yellow card that he got, it was for the team, and I don't think it was really.
This is where I completely disagree.
This season.
This is where I completely disagree with FOTMob. They shouldn't be rating players down just because they've got a yellow or a red card. Because who knows, they might have had an absolute brilliant of a game before even being sent off or a yellow. Because cards are part of the game. It's as simple as that.
We would have that level of defence a few years ago.
It happens to everyone unless your name's Gary Lineker.
Decently yesterday in defence. If we had this type of defence a couple of years ago, then we would obviously finish higher than where we were. So there you go. We conceded around 80 plus goals in the 2020 to 2021 season. Like that's the levels you're talking about. Like, that's a lot.
I mean, I'm glad we didn't do the channel back then. That would have been a painful season.
Oh, it'd have been painful. It'd have been painful.
Well, I wish I did the channel back then, because then I would have seen how much subscribers we got. But
oh yeah, just for the rages.
Yeah, exactly. And also,
no.
Liam would just be constantly saying, "You fraud, you fraud, you fraud."
Also,
I mean that is Liam's wage.
Also, looking back at my 4 years at uni, I wish I went to uni at Plymouth and I did at Cheltenham, because then I would have been able to do it.
Sorry. Oh, I'm sorry.
No, can I just say, in all honesty, I looking back at my 4 years at uni, I actually wish I did uni at Plymouth instead of Cheltenham, and then I would have done all this as well, like no problem. But yeah, it is what it is.
Like I mainly learned all the graphic stuff from art college in Plymouth. So
the rage. All I'm going to say is the rage would have been. Like it would be,
call it the Argyle Rage.
It'd be past the Richter scale. You know, when we got relegated,
Argyle Rage.
Difference, and Southend and Wimbledon survived. The rage would have been past the Richter scale.
Yeah, I'm gonna probably say my player ratings.
At least there was no rage yesterday, Jackie boy.
Yep.
All right, let me say mine. So Burton, I'm probably gonna give a 7. Wilson 7. I feel like he was solid. He was solid in that. In defence, and obviously a lot of people have been giving him criticism, which is I don't know really. There are people saying, why is he still playing? What he's been so poor the past couple of games.
To be honest, he hasn't been as good as what he was.
He hasn't been good as what he was, but you surely you can't be saying that he's been poor, and then Longwick, and then when Longwick starts, everyone's like, oh, he has been poor, but you still got to start him anyways. Why are we?
Yeah, that's just silly. No, Wilson hasn't been great lately. However, Longwick is another level to him at the moment on that.
He's in a different league. He's in a
-10 league.
He's in a league of his own. So there we go. Dan Scott, I'd probably give an 8. Come on,
Longwick's in a -10 league. So.
That's your own opinion, Liam, but hey ho, we move.
I mean, there are some games where he's been decent.
Liam don't mince his words, does he? That's what I love about him.
He doesn't mince his words.
No.
The only person that goes in -10 for me is the referee at Burton away.
Yeah. Dan Scott,
Galloway.
Galloway, I'd probably give a 7.5. This is why I prefer Galloway over Longwick, man. He's an experienced centre back, and he has been good for us the past couple of years. And I've always liked Galloway, but it's just his injuries that just ruins his chances from playing. Simple as that. I know you can't do anything about a broken hand, and he played with a cast on in that game, but it's simple as that. His injuries is just ruined his time here.
Well, I bet that wasn't very handy.
Yep. And that joke wasn't very handy either.
Indeed.
You just violated him.
Whilst I was going through the player ratings. Edwards, even though a lot of people are saying everyone's saying he's been our worst player this season. I thought he was all right in this game. He did collect up a yellow card, but I thought he was all right in that game. Probably a 6.5. If I'm honestly going to say, I don't think he was better than most of the players this game. He did got himself about, but yeah, I don't think he was better like a wing back than Saxon Early was. That's why I'd give Saxon Early around 7.5 from when he was on the pitch. Didn't deserve that yellow card. Don't know why he did get it. It's stupid. Galloway is a Premier League player if it wasn't for injuries. Well, he started off at Everton and he was playing.
Well, hopefully in a few years' time, Marcus, we will be in the Premier League. We can hope.
So, there you go.
Look at Luton. Look at Luton.
Yeah, Luton as
Look
well,
how
yeah.
Luton has gone from strength to strength through the leagues. If we could do that, it'd be absolutely remarkable.
Just get Luton promoted. Just get Luton promoted. I don't want to go to that dump.
I'd rather they didn't.
You just go through houses just to get to that away.
Oh, they've been unstoppable, though.
To be fair, I will be delighted if they.
At least they're great. At least their way end isn't as bad as Gillingham.
Butcher getting given an 8.2.
Yeah,
you're going through scaffolding.
I'd probably give Butcher between an 8 and 7.5. Obviously, getting that high rating for the goal, and I feel like he did play well in that midfield as well. So, and obviously, the last couple of months he has been really well and has shown that he got Player of the Month he got Player of the Month last month.
I'll put this in private chat, Harvey.
No worries.
I don't want to say it on stream.
Houghton 7 as well. Did have a decent game, but not really as much for a better game as the other midfielders have, like Butcher. Finazaz, probably my only 6 of that game. I didn't really see him that much. I didn't really see Finazaz that much. And clearly the reason why I know he did get taken off in the 87th, but he was important in some parts of the game, but most parts not really. We didn't see him that much. Cosgrove and Ennis, I want to see more of this partnership. I feel like they were both good. Cosgrove 6.5 and Ennis a 7 for getting the assist.
Big up, Connor.
So there you go. Hello, Connor. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing very, very well.
Boys.
Yeah, go on.
We've sold over 1,000 for Shrews.
Nice.
I'm not surprised.
Let's go. I'm gonna check.
I can't wait for Tuesday.
Right back. All right, no worries, Matt.
I'm so
I did see that. I did see that Ballymumba has gone back to Norwich for to get some injury, in the check.
God, you had me at the first bit then. Jesus Christ.
No, he's gone back there just for
check up.
No, the checkup and all that. So.
That's what I mean. You had me at the first bit then, saying he's gone back to Norwich. I thought,
is that bloody meme? He had. He did have me in the first half. To be fair,
you genuinely had me. Oh my God! Oh. I would have left the stream if it was breaking news that Mumba went back to Norwich.
Why does Jack look so dead? Well, you're the only one that's asked that.
He has just done.
Look at private Jack.
Yeah.
I am tired, to be fair, from both last night when I went for a drink straight after the game, and then in Exmouth, and then also and then I was on my bike today doing some filmage for the Exeter video, upcoming Exeter video.
You take another 1,000, but you only taking 3 coaches.
Jack might be on the same coach as me though, because obviously Jack might be on the same coach as me though, because
we'll see. We'll find out Tuesday.
When did you get your coach ticket, Jack?
Literally online.
Did you get it on Tuesday?
Me?
No, it wasn't for you. No, I got it. I got it myself. I got Shrewsbury by myself.
What time did you get? Did you buy your coach ticket today or Saturday?
I bought it earlier in the week.
Be on the same coach then, mate.
I might probably be on the same coach as you, Jack. I might be on the same coach as you.
Nah,
have you got your coach ticket already, Harv?
No, it's with the it's with the other ticket.
Okay. When did you get your ticket?
I bought it Wednesday.
Oh, right, yeah. Probably not on the same coach then. You never know, though.
As well, I haven't got it yet because
I'll go decide that. We don't decide what coaches we're on.
Hang on, I'm confused, Marcus. What do you mean I haven't? I'm confused with that comment.
I'll have a look, Stevie, mate.
He hasn't been the same since he went to Scum Ground. He didn't even go to the. He didn't even go to.
Unless he's talking about the Accrington Stanley game.
Oh, okay. Behave yourselves on the coach. We will behave ourselves on the coach. We're not going to.
What are you meant to do on the coach?
I'll be putting vodka in some water bottles, yeah?
Yeah, behave yourself.
We're just going to get
I don't drink vodka.
No.
Behave yourself on the coach. I mean,
that's more of a message. That's more of a message to Harvey.
To be honest, Liam, with what you're like, you sometimes don't behave yourself.
I mean, what are we going to do? Smash up the coach?
I'll get Jack wasted.
Liam, because I know what you're like. I know what you're like.
Mate, I just sit on the coach and just go on my phone.
Oh, you just sit on the coach and just twiddle your thumbs? What are you doing?
No, go on my phone.
Oh, cool. If you've got internet.
That looks nervous.
But then final ratings. Ryan Hardy, Ryan Hardy, Gillespie, Callum Wright, and Adam Randall. Would you all say
I'd say they're all right. They're all right there.
Would you say that they're all sixes?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then the last obviously are the gaffer.
10 out of 10. 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10.
Absolute fair play. Master stroke of a tactician. Mastered it to a
Yeah,
T.
no, that game was a shocker, Marcus. Everything I was hoping for that day just didn't happen. Oh, man.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Private chat. Oh, okay.
No, you mastered it to a T, Schumacher.
Oh, you got it Friday the 7th. Oh.
Mm-hmm.
But did you go up the what option did you press though? What option did you click?
My brother pressed go collect from the ticket office.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Liam's definitely one of those fans.
No, I don't.
I might have to go up there anyways just to see.
He'll bang on the window and do what Neil did from the in between us. Oi, everyone, what's this? Hang on, where's my? There we go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For fuck's sakes. It's just what.
No.
It's just what the stream is all about.
Times you've played that now.
Yeah, wrong.
That's correct, Marcus. He will be important. He has been important for us for most of this season, and when he got injured, we haven't had a player in that
Jack, by the way.
Leroy, what a message. Anyway, go on, Liam.
No, I'll send you in DMs. Hang on.
Leroy is here. How are you, mate? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing very, very well. Bloody, it's an hour in already. Jesus Christ, what are we doing with our lives? What are we doing with our lives?
Well, we're roasting the scum, so of course it's going to be an hour.
Yeah.
Sunday, Harvey. It's all right, mate. It's a Sunday.
There's some parts where we're just Jack. Absolute waffle.
Send your DM.
All right.
Jack, send your DM.
Oh, yeah.
But thank you all for chilling the stream, by the way. If you haven't hit the like button already, please hit the like button as well. It'd be fantastic. It gives us a lot of support. And also hit the big red button, which is the subscribe button. If you don't want to miss any new streams or any new videos, you'll get notifications for when we are live, and also on our socials as well: Twitter, Facebook, and Insta.
Oh, Jack, the one meme I want you to add as well is
notifications for new videos or new shorts or new streams. And we're close to 300. Jack is close to 500 on his own channel. So click the subscribe button. We're getting very, very close to new landmarks, absolutely fantastic. Teacher, give me an example of alliteration. Me, Devon Derby double.
Now, Max, I'd more so say Devon Derby delight, but yeah, that works
Derby
as well.
delight.
Unless that wasn't on record, have a look, Jack, in the DMs. I don't think I said that on record, though.
But another thing that we want to go through as well is all the other games around the leagues. So we will go through that.
Can I just say, before we do that, I have actually written down, I wrote this down yesterday after the game, not after our game, after every game that got played. I wrote down on Discord a summary of yesterday's League One roundup.
Well, we could do it for every game we go through.
All right, then.
All right, nice. That sounds like a very good idea. First game as well. This was also a 12:30 kickoff. It was 30 minutes after we kicked off. Cambridge versus Peterborough. This is a Cambridgeshire derby, and obviously Cambridge coming into this game looking to get closer to safety, and they've done it in style. A 2-0 win against Peterborough, who were also looking to secure, hopefully, getting closer to a playoff spot, and it dented with this result.
I don't even want to talk about that, Marcus, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I think it's a daft decision. They just basically gone, let's scrap Flexi and let's just give Flexi people and Evergreen members. Let's just give Evergreen members the opportunity to go, oh, here's a season ticket now. Like, that wasn't a possibility.
Yeah, but look how many Evergreen members there is, though, Liam. If you think about it realistically, there's 2,000 Evergreen members.
I know, but then they go and scrap the actual. Oh, if new people want to go and get a season ticket, they can't do that anymore.
We're gonna have. Think about it. We're gonna have over half of the stadium season ticket holders. The fuck. And if you imagine if we kept the same last year, how many season tickets would we fucking have? The whole stadium would have season tickets.
I mean, if we get...
I think what Argyle are trying to do is stop tickets out in. They're trying to stop tickets.
Well, that's probably why they have stopped flexi tickets. Because you would know how many people would be getting them. We'd probably have like 13, 12,000.
It just didn't make sense to me, because if we got to the championship and people wanted to buy a season ticket for the first time, they can't do that.
Yeah, because we've already got a load. And then
birthday, that was.
Other people that come to one-off games, you would probably rarely have a chance to get it because of loads of people with a season ticket. We'll have like around 12 or 13,000. It would be like fucking. It would like getting a fucking nearly. I'm not saying as rare as this, but a golden ticket at fucking Charlie the Chocolate Factory. Like, what the fuck?
I mean, to be honest,
how fucking rare that would be.
To be honest,
with only like probably 6,000, 7,000 on sale, and then away tickets as well.
Flexi tickets wasn't a big thing anyway. It's literally 6 home games pitched with.
What pisses me off, but in all honesty, what pisses me off is that I've been to 13 away games this season, 14 for Shrewsbury, 15 probably for Port Vale, and I didn't buy a season ticket this season because I was in bloody debt back in July. So what the hell was I meant to do? I've been to all these away games and obviously worked at the club for the home games, which is a dream come true. But it's frustrating from my point of view because I've done all this. My plan was to get a season ticket next season to do more in the championship. And what I'm trying to say is there's probably some Evergreen people out there who probably haven't been to a single away game this season, but is already given a season ticket for next season. But I can't when I've been to
and the same with Flexi as well.
I'm just saying, from my point of view, it's really frustrating.
To be honest, the Flexi one.
Do you think because you work at the club, do you think they'll be able to get you a season ticket because you work at the club, Jack?
No, I don't know. I'll have to talk to them about that.
You'll have to talk to them about
our club isn't that good to do that, you know.
You don't think so, Liam?
No, I don't. I really don't. I just the club just annoys me sometimes, mate. It just some of the things they come up with is unbelievable.
Yeah. I agree. I agree with you, Graham. I do agree with you, Graham.
Yeah, but if you're thinking about it as well, though, Graham,
mate.
I do think it is a stupid decision as well, though.
I think it should be a point system
as well.
It should be a point system.
Look at it,
Plus, can I just say, I don't know how many loyalty points I got now after being to 13 away games.
It should be a loyalty point system.
You say we're bad. Look at Fulham, 3,000 for a ticket, season ticket. What's that?
They're a Plum team. Who cares?
Yeah, but that's still really shocking.
£3,000, Liam, to watch fucking Fulham.
Yeah,
that's still shocking though. 3,000 still shocking.
Who have players like fucking used to have Sam Johnston, for fuck's sake, who you'd probably do better than.
Thanks.
Yeah, absolute rip-off.
Like, there you go. Like,
in all honesty though, I personally think the ones from Evergreen that should be given a season ticket straight away are the ones that have already been doing it in and out from this season.
To be honest,
or whatever. Anyway,
Evergreen's fine, but the Flexi, absolute joke, because it's 6 home games. Pick which ones ever you want in the season, and all of a sudden they get a season ticket. Absolute joke.
Yeah, it's
I'm just saying. My point of view, my frustrating point of view is
should be a points based.
Exactly.
There's an Argyle fan probably out there who's signed up for Evergreen, isn't able to do any of the games completely, and then is just given a season ticket like that next season.
Yeah, indeed.
That's what pisses me off. And then there's people like me who have been to 13 away games, 12 away games, whatever, including Wembley. Only missed 3 of the home games at the start of the season, and I can't even get one next season.
So if you think about it as well, remember they're already paying the club enough as it is. They're paying around 18 to 12 quid for all these special deals.
Thank you, Craig. Thank you, Craig. Thank you, Craig.
That's also another good thing that they should have done as well.
Yeah, it should be points based.
It is that.
But I think what they're trying to do is they're trying to push more people onto the Evergreen system.
That's also true. You imagine how many more people they will get on the Evergreen membership now.
Yeah,
you'll see that jump to probably around 3,000 to 4,000.
The thing is,
I'm still here, by the way. I'm just not getting involved because it's.
Don't blame you, Daryl.
I don't blame you, Daryl.
Hey, it's a good debate to have.
The thing is, though,
it's just turned into a podcast right now.
No, it is.
The thing is, though, what was the point in the?
Welcome to the Worst You Own Club podcast.
I think it's absolutely disgusting.
It tastes like promotion.
I'm just saying. Charlton, Portsmouth, Wickham, Lincoln, Cheltenham, Bolton, Ipswich, Sheffield Wednesday, Oxford, Peterborough, Barnsley, Morecambe, Shrewsbury, Wembley. Like, what does that freaking tell you? Bristol Rovers in the fucking Pizza Cup. Oh, give me strength.
Just have a word, Jack. And see what happens, mate.
Just calm down, breathe, and just relax. That's all I say.
But I'll see what happens. To be fair,
that's why they said all Evergreen members that signed up before March.
To be fair, can I just say,
and that includes me. That includes me.
Can I just say though?
Oh, Jack, I feel sorry for you.
I don't think it's going to be that much of a worry though, only because all the championship stadiums, surely for next season, are going to be huge anyway. The only one that isn't huge, if they go down, is Bournemouth. And
that's going to be loyalty points.
That's going to be loyalty.
The thing is, as well,
Bournemouth will be loyalty.
You obviously see
Bournemouth ain't going to go down. I don't think.
We've got 10,000 season ticket holders already. Like, if you would raise that,
it would double if you get promoted.
Would you even be
able
to get a away ticket if you're not a fucking season ticket holder anyways?
I'm just saying, it's like Craig's just said there, and I thank him for sticking up for me there. It is ludicrous. It is absolutely ludicrous.
It's because of the capacity. There's just not a big enough capacity.
I'm glad the comment section's backing me here. It's great. I love it.
But look how many fucking fans went to Wembley. We nearly sold out.
If you come to Boa, it'll be priority points as well.
Why? You're far away, mate. What's the point in that?
People were worried that Wembley was going to sell out before general sale. No chance. It's a 40,000 capacity thing we've been
because every team that has come to the Riverside this season has always done loyalty.
Doesn't mean we will do it, mate. So different story. Doesn't mean we will do it.
What happens, remember, there are teams you might not get much choice.
Fucking 4 in the championship who have been in the
Prem. I'll go on to it
like a couple of years ago.
I think they will when it's such a big, a big,
and are fighting for Premier
ground as well.
Go on. Sorry, what are you saying, Stevie?
Jack. You can put up more points next season if you want, Jack.
Mate, Wedding did pretty loyalty points.
That is a good comment. The fan base has outgrown the size of the ground. Fucking agreed.
Yeah, I said that.
I agree with that.
That's why so many people are saying that they should. That's why so many people are saying that they need to expand home park.
We do,
which I agree with.
Could you imagine, right? Could you imagine if we got promoted? Could you imagine how many extra season tickets Plymouth Argyle would sell? I remember the last time we got promoted to the Championship, and there are people that I've never seen before ever that are buying season tickets, and I think Argyle are just worried that they're going to sell so many season tickets to people that haven't been with the club for so many years, and then obviously jump on the bandwagon and then buy season tickets. And that will unfortunately leave people like Jack out in the wilderness thinking, well, I've been going. And that's why it should be a points-based system.
And that, I think, is probably why you won't see. That's probably why they have done this system where not newcomers can't buy season tickets because of the big fan base that we've already got. You would see how many season tickets would we sell? Like we would sell. We'd sell
20,000 season tickets, mate.
Full of season ticket holders in the ground.
Part of that, I disagree with Harvey because there are some newcomers who probably haven't been to a game this season, but have got Evergreen and are still able to get a season ticket next season.
Exactly.
Yeah, but it depends.
Why would they buy Evergreen? Well. They don't go to games. Why would they buy Evergreen? Because the Evergreen membership is not more.
I'm just saying. I bet you there's one person out there who's done that.
Oh, that's a big call, Jack. That's a big call, man. I don't see why anybody would buy it.
Catching area is 300,000 for Plymouth area. Just saying that's only local area, and the club fan base expands way beyond that.
Oh yeah, of course it does.
Yeah, take a look at Ipswich. Sold 21k already.
We need a bigger. They need to.
We need
build
a bigger
that corner
ground
with more seats.
That's simple.
Put a standing area. Put a safe standing area in the ground, and on that corner, put the seats there. We need at least 22 to 25,000 capacity stadium if we're going to be a sustainable championship
Home
club.
park needs to be expanded, basically.
True. We have a bigger ground than Bournemouth. Like one season and one game, they didn't even have over 10,000. They didn't even have over 10,000. Like goodness,
they were struggling to get 4,000 or 5,000 in League 1 and 2.
Like, honestly,
in League 1 and 2, they were struggling to get 4,000, maybe 5,000.
Oh no! I wonder how hard it is to get season tickets over there. Imagine fucking Argyle going into the championship.
Nightmare.
It's like fucking gold dust.
Yeah, it will be.
I live in Cornwall. I've never seen so many Argyle shirts. I wonder how many of the 39k who went to Wembley have been to Home Park.
That's what I'm wondering as well, Marcus.
Fair weather. I didn't even go to Wembley, and I go to every game. I didn't even go.
Not quite 260,000 more like. No. But let's carry on with these fucking. Let's carry on going for these fucking other games before we end up making this stream like 3 fucking hours. All right. Let's just carry on with what we were doing first of all before we do make it around 3 hours.
Well, I'm ending it with thank you the comment section for backing my points. Cheers. Genuinely appreciate that.
Yeah.
Points.
I live in Cornwall too, Marcus. He's Irish.
I'm going to disappear, lads.
All right, bye, Daryl.
Bye, Daryl.
Bye. But for this game, obviously, Cambridge now, do you see them most likely surviving now after this game?
They got the momentum.
Like,
everyone's gone all quiet now, aren't they?
Like, Peterborough losing this game, oof. It's a bad result.
Oh, Jack, cheer up, mate. You're going to go next season, mate. Don't worry.
Oh, yeah. That. No, it's not. It's to be honest, the stadiums are huge anyway. So that's where my advantage is.
And the thing is, like I said,
the only one that's hard is Bournemouth, really.
And the thing is, as well, with Evergreen, you get 15% off the season ticket as well, from what I got.
I mean, I've already told Harvey my plan anyway, Stevie. If worst comes to worst with the season ticket for my birthday, then Evergreen, I guess, is the way.
Yeah. I'll probably will get a season ticket as well. I'm probably going to buy it.
You're probably looking at about $450 for a season ticket next season minimum now. Maybe $420 in the Mayflower. Probably near on $500 for a season ticket. in the.
That's the point I was trying to cross.
It's going to be expensive.
Bring up was that
it is going to be expensive. Yeah,
but that's the point I was trying to put across.
I'll have enough money for it for sure. I will.
I'm just saying, that's the point I was trying to point across is that there's people on Evergreen who haven't done the away or home games like I have, but are able to get a season ticket like that. Like that is so lucky. That is honestly.
But also depends where they are. Because remember, there's an international one as well. It depends where they are in the world or where they are in England. Like anywhere they could, like obviously Tatsuki, for example, he's flown all the way from Japan. He's an Evergreen member.
Be right back, lads. My little girl's playing up.
Like, oh, no worries, Stevie. But like Tatsuki's flown all the way from Japan to watch these games, and he went to the Scum game. By the way, he went to the Scum game.
Oh, he went at the end. I heard he couldn't go, but fair play to him.
He did go. So.
Well, he went
I live in St. Austell, the same road as Brandon Purcell.
I wish
family.
I met him at Morecambe.
Nice. Are you scared about Ipswich? A little bit, but it depends how they get on in the games against Peterborough and Barnsley. If they do come out with good results in them, then we will be a little bit more worried. But we have to do what we have to finish the job. We have to finish the job on our own because we can't always rely on other teams.
No, exactly.
All the time. But good, but for obviously predictions wise as well. I know I've already calculated them up, but I will go through them back as well though, so we can so obviously we can tell the chat how we've been getting on. But Liam, no, obviously me, I put 2-1 Peterborough with Clark Harris to score. Liam put 2-0 Peterborough, but Jack, fair play, got a point for this, so because he put 1-0.
I knew they'd be up for it. I knew they'd be up for it. It's a derby.
Mm-hmm. Saint Awful, wow.
It's not the prettiest of places. As I'm Cornish, I can confirm that about St Austell.
How old is the Japanese guy? He looks like a teenager. I don't
know. Top
2 prediction. I'm not sure. I'm not going to do a prediction.
I think he's about 18, 19.
At the moment,
I'll be very surprised if he's around that age. If he
halfway stage of the season, I said Argyle to win the league, Ipswich to come second.
Like that. 19, 20, 18, 19.
Halfway point of the season, I said Argyle to win the league, Ipswich to come second. Right now, with the form they're on right now,
would you say that every season though?
What?
Argyle win the league. Would you say that every season?
Well, not necessarily, but like just the way last season ended. And the fact that the only player we sold was Kamara, that's how confident I was coming into this season. And with Shuey as manager, I looked at that squad thinking, we want revenge from last season.
Check private chat, boys. Don't say it out loud, of course.
Don't
say it out loud.
Top 2 now, I'm going to say our second, Ipswich top, but I think we'll be the first promoted. That's what I think right now.
Ipswich and Argyle. Yeah.
Who cares as long as we're in the top 2, exactly. But
exactly that.
I don't care about the title yet.
But Jack, the only person to get a point from this game, so fair play, Jack.
Who did I have to score in this?
What?
Oh, yeah, I had Langston. Never mind. Oh, yeah, no, I got it.
You had him, yeah. But next game, a very, very high scoring game, no. And the annoying thing is, I wasn't able to predict Marriott because I already predicted him 2 weeks. So I had to switch it. And then he fucking scores a hat-trick. Unbelievable. 5-2.
To be honest, though, Harvey, with the new rules we've got now, we'll just predict whoever, I say.
Yeah, but obviously I want to make it a little bit more challenging as well, though, with the 2-week system. So there you go. I don't want it to just be fucking too easy. Like, I just want to carry on predicting the same player every fucking week. We're not having that.
I think that's it for Accrington. I think they're gone now.
That is it for Accrington.
I think they're going down, yeah.
Alex Griffin's song? Wait, what?
What?
Are you talking about the one with Ed Sheeran?
Okay. Pan's had season with injuries. Feel bad for him. Probs should have stayed in hindsight. Yeah. It is shit. But fair play to Fleetwood though, and I think they will finish around the mid-table this season. Have done a brilliant job. under Scott Brown, and I feel like he has transformed his team into a very good side. And defensively, they've done very well defensively against Argyle, example, and other teams. They have done very, very well. And signing Jack Marriott in January was probably the best signing that they could have made. That could have got. Simple as that. They needed a goal scorer, and he is that. He has the packages. He has all the packages for that they needed. Literally, he is a good striker, and he was good at Peterborough. And moving to Fleetwood, he's done so well. Plans went for money, no sympathy. And then for Accrington Stanley as well, though, I think they're down. I think Accrington Stanley are down now.
They're not good enough.
They're only 2 points away, but they're not good enough.
They're not good enough, and honestly, if they go down, If they go down, I don't think they'll bounce back at all.
And also another stat, that is their 7th red card red card.
Wow!
Since January.
Yeah, they've lost the plot. Absolutely lost the plot. Losing Butcher for them was a big loss, wasn't it? Argyle, their loss.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. But Fleetwood have looked really good this season, and they have kind of impressed me for how well they have done. They were down low, and then they rise all the way back up again to mid-table, and they have pulled off very good results against us, obviously. And Liam will say, "Oh, they came for a point FC." They're still a good team.
It works though, doesn't it?
They're still a good team, simple as that, and they've done well defensively, and they showed us, and they didn't concede a goal against us.
They played a blinder against us, though, didn't they, at home park?
Yeah.
Fleetwood. They really did.
Yeah. They had a game plan, and it worked.
I never left the game so disappointed.
Diogo Dello has more Premier League goals than Mudryk. And that's his first Premier League goal as well. That's actually really funny. Oh, that's so funny. Oh, dear. Next game, it was the battle. And obviously, this is the battle between Josh and Connor.
500k for him, Max.
If you're not a member of the Discord chat, you won't obviously understand. But Josh, Bristol fan, he will be. He will definitely. I think he will definitely be on this channel for the Bristol Rovers game. So, there you go.
Apparently, Bristol Rovers should have never had a penalty.
Connor, Derby fan, we've had him on the channel before. Absolutely, brilliant guy to talk to, and loads of passion for Derby. And he went to this game as well, but 1-1 point shared.
It should have never been a penalty, apparently.
Rovers deserved it though. Derby were bang average, I thought, yesterday, and that's also why I think they're going to lose Tuesday night.
I don't think Derby will go up this season.
No, neither do I.
But the thing is, though, Marcus, was he really injured when he went to Ipswich? Like, he had to do a medical, for fuck's sakes.
Oh, yeah, of course. They had to do a medical, didn't they? They paid 500k for him, did a medical.
Injured. Like,
they can't say we ripped them off, because that's stupid. Because how have we ripped them off? They're not gonna just pay 500k just to say, "Oh, come on, then, let's join up in the squad. You go into the train." They're gonna actually do all their research, aren't they? Come on, be real. So,
Derby
you're absolutely right, Arv.
Yeah.
They ain't just gonna give you 500k for an injured player, are they?
Oh yeah, of course, yeah. If Oxford go, will Jack be a League 2 channel?
Yeah, of course he will.
Yeah, of course he will. Yeah. Argyle was becoming injury prone. That's why this. Yeah. Derby look bad. They do look bad. And
they were poor yesterday. I genuinely think they're going to lose Tuesday.
But for Derby County, though, obviously with Goldrick still scoring goals.
Will.
Obviously this season, without
the
really,
way they played,
without really trying to sign players under a transfer policy that they're in after being in administration. I think they were basically in administration, weren't they? They were
basically on about Derby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They were basically in administration, yeah, and not able to sign players, but they did get in McGoldrick earlier this season. But for this season, would you realistically say not getting playoffs is a
good? My uncle's joined the chat.
Would you say not getting playoffs is a bad season for Derby?
No, not at all. Considering what they went through last season and the season before,
I think Derby has to go on a rebuild, and I think this season is a rebuild season.
Will probably
I think
start
if they go up,
next season for sure.
If they go up, they'll probably kick themselves in the foot.
Yeah.
I think out of the playoff chasing teams, I think the only one, if they do miss out, I don't think they will, but if they do miss out, then I think it'll be a really, really disappointing season, and that's Bolton.
No, he still had groin problems.
But the difference with Bolton and Derby is Bolton have been building for a long, long time.
That's what I mean. That's what I mean. If Derby miss playoffs, it's not so bad. If Bolton miss out, it will be such a disappointing season for them.
Yeah, definitely. But also, though, for Bristol Rovers, good point for them, obviously, against a Derby County side that I've been on and off, but at one point they were looking like a team that would finish in the playoffs for sure. And we all said, it's confirmed, they should get playoffs. But with them dropping points and getting a decent point against them at the perfect time, they will be in League One next season for sure. But mathematically now, they are basically nearly guaranteed safety. They need one more win and they are guaranteed. There you go.
It's Oxford down for me. Oxford down. Not exactly Oxford down, like down relegated. But I mean, like it's Oxford downwards, like battling to stay up. I think MK and Burton have done enough.
Yeah,
I feel sorry for
Bristol Rovers as well. But what would you say realistically, and everyone in the chat as well for Bristol Rovers, what would you realistically say the target is for Bristol Rovers for the end of this season and going through next season?
Well, end of this season, obviously stay up mid-table. Next season, if they can, they'll either rebuild or just stay in League One for another season. The thing is with Rovers, and this will be the same. The thing is with Rovers, it'll be the same. The same will apply to Exeter. They both don't want next season is to have second season syndrome and go right back down to League Two.
Yeah, definitely.
Playoffs,
and obviously
not in the playoffs, but I think they'll be fighting for the playoffs mid-table. I'd say with a chance of a playoff, a bit like Pompey this season, I reckon. Bristol
and obviously, Marcus, as well with your comment there, Derby conceded a lot of goals in the second half. They have an aging team. They do have a lot of old players, but as well they have a lot of young players as well.
I think they'll miss out this season, and I think but next season, I think they're going to go for it.
And obviously predictions as well. We'll obviously still go through the predictions.
What did I say? 2-2 draw and Aaron Collins to score.
Liam predicted 2-1 Derby with Mendes Lang to score. I predicted Bristol Rovers 2-1 with McGoldrick to score, so that is a point for me. And Jack predicted 2-2, so he does get a point there. So there you go. Fair play. You did say it would be a draw, so
I did.
That's fair on your go there. And then the next one, obviously, thank you so much, Burton. You've done us a massive favour.
What a favour.
I watched this game.
Do you know what? This makes up for the draw that we had at Burton.
Yeah, so it makes up for the robbery, yes.
It makes up for the robbery. Yeah. Cheers. Thank you.
Robbery.
Because I was furious after that game.
Oh yeah, well, you should. Have you seen mine and Liam's reaction on the watch-along, Stevie?
No, I didn't, mate. I didn't. No.
Was
that at the Barton game?
One of the reactions.
Jack, share your screen. Jack, share your screen.
I will share my screen now that I mentioned it. Oh
no,
boy!
No, I mentioned it. You mean?
You mentioned it. I mean,
I've been for too long now because it'll end up being over 2 hours at this rate.
It's fine.
It's fine. It's fine.
It's a Sunday.
It's about consistency, not an hour. Oh no, I'm annoyed because it's been over 2 hours. I want to go to bed. No, it's fine. I'll get it on. I think it was around here.
Yeah, they do, Marcus.
EA Sports is in the game. Liam going on FIFA.
Yeah.
He's bored out of his mind now.
What are you looking for?
On the stream.
Time for some Pringles.
He's playing FIFA, Liam, isn't he, in his PlayStation?
Yeah.
Xbox, mate. Xbox a better version.
Oh, yeah, you want an Xbox?
Oh, here we go. We're not doing this debate. We're not doing an Xbox PlayStation debate. That's one thing
I had a PS5, mate. They suck. Xbox all the way.
Plus, also, Nintendo all the way. There you go. I'm watching the
Japanese rabbit.
Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Ridiculous. Mario all the way. I'm watching it on Friday, so no one spoil it for me. If you do, you'll get your head cut off.
Matt, I used to play Mario all the time on the Wii when I was a kid.
I'm watching the movie on Friday, finally, with one of my best friends from Taunton. No one bloody spoil it for me.
Game of FIFA, Liam.
No. I have already watched it, but to be honest, I can't even remember what happened in the film now because it was
right. Good. Well, yeah, just say that. I don't want to know. I'm so excited for it. Anyway, here is.
Hello, Niall Ennis. Hello.
Horrible reaction.
Oh my god.
Oh, they're complaining about the penalty shout. Hang on, was it? No, hang on. I think it was a bit before that. Is it here? Oh, bloody hell. Oh, what? They've given Burton a freaking free kick.
No, they haven't.
I think it was around here.
Was it?
Remember, use your arrow key as well, Jack. 5 seconds.
Bold forward.
I was at that game. I was absolutely furious.
Stanley all
I was
over again.
so angry.
Oh, they're complaining about the penalty shout.
I don't know what your thoughts on that.
Of course they're complaining about that.
No, he didn't touch him. Get up. I know we'll say that, but he didn't even touch him. He's not here. I'm going to win it last minute. Get in.
Actually, oh
yeah,
here we go.
I have 2-1. Get in. Boom.
Come on, clear it. How have Burton kept that in is beyond me. Fuck off!
Whoa!
No! It's blimmin' Mariappa, the Watford man. Are you taking the piss? It's well over time as well.
Yeah, I was at that game, Jack.
We draw and Bolton.
I was so angry. I was like, I hope you go down. I was furious.
Oh, man.
Furious.
Honestly,
they made up for it, didn't they? They got a result against
that's what I mean. They made up for it.
I just had to hide my... I just had to hide my face there because I was laughing because of Liam's reaction.
You know what's interesting? What, Liam just going, no!
I've never seen that react. I've never seen Liam react like that in so long. That's why I laugh like that.
Yeah.
It was like, I had it 2-1, and then all of a sudden, bang in the net. I was like,
you know, that was too funny. I'm not gonna lie, that was too funny. I had to hide my face there.
You know what? You know what's interesting though is that both Liam and I were meant to go to Burton away as well, and then we got screwed.
Well, thank God you didn't, because I think you would have probably had fights with the fucking stewards if you did.
I mean, I would have at least it would have ticked off another away day for me.
I went with my daughter, mate, and she was telling me to calm down outside the ground because I was just going mad. I was just like...
Before we get off topic and we go way over 3 hours, for this Burton game, obviously I did watch this game. This was a game I did watch after I did the watch-along. Burton in this game played... I thought they played really well, in my honest opinion. Came in with a game plan, sit back and just defend any type of pressure that Sheffield Wednesday... put at them, and they defended very well and countered very, very well. And obviously, the main goals that they have always scored throughout the season: crosses. And they literally scored 2 goals from crosses. Like same against us, 2 goals from crosses. And then Helm's goal, obviously in the 37th minute, was a very, very good goal from outside of the box. But for Sheffield Wednesday's point of view, you would say that defensively you were poor. You were poor defensively, and you would also say right now that
Wednesday, and I've said this a few times this week. I think the trouble is so much negativity, and I mean Darren Moore's a nice guy, and probably thinking, Jesus Christ, all this negativity.
Liam, how much negativity were we listening to in a Discord chat?
Oh, it's brilliant. I enjoyed it.
Oh, it was fantastic. It was phenomenal.
Best 2 hours ever.
Just imagine you're doing a job and you're trying your best at your job and you're trying to do your best for the team, and all you're getting is negative. It's not gonna help, is it?
You know what's interesting though is that I don't get their negativity because they've done 23 games unbeaten. No one else in this league has done that this season.
If they lose the next game, you'll just see on the trending list. Oh, what's on the trending list? Hashtag Darren Moore out.
We're all loving it, aren't we? We're all feeding off it, like eating the apple crumble.
Hashtag Schumacher in.
They're just like, Yeah,
they just want. They're just snowflakes. Those fans are. You know, it still pisses me off. That corner.
Jake,
pisses me off. That corner.
Sorry, Jake.
You know what pisses me off is that corner of our fan base. After we got hammered by Charlton, we're all saying Shuey out. I'm there thinking, are you taking the fucking piss? It's been only 4 games this season.
Yeah. We've always lost badly, but we've always bounced back. We always bounce back.
It was the 4 games of the season. The stupid Instagram comment section was filled with Shuey out. And then I was...
A lot of Instagram comments are pros, mate, aren't they?
And Harvey England was calling them all out. And I was like, fair play.
But, the question is now for Burton... with 6 games left, the max amount of points that they can get is 18 points. Realistically, where do you think Burton will finish now? That's a question for you all.
Oh, they'll finish around there.
Literally,
yeah, that'd be fine.
I actually think they will do it. I actually think they will finish 16th. They might even nick 15th off Rovers yet.
It's a full credit to their manager and team, though, isn't it?
And
the way they started the season was terrible. But...
And I had them last in my January midway predictions, and then they've just completely turned on the screw. Fair play.
Yeah, fair play.
Yeah, it turned it on, all right. It definitely turned it on. All right. And since they sold fucking Adebayo, they've been fucking winning games. You wouldn't fucking predict it. And also Helm, another Manchester United youth, former Manchester United.
He's at the helm.
Years ago. Yeah.
He's at the helm.
Of course he is.
Ed Helms.
Oh, for God's sake. He's edited at Elm. Oh, God.
Someone's
and
got
Echo. Only joking. It's gone now. Next game was another hammering. 5-1 Barnsley. And good honesty. And obviously now Forest Green are the first team to be confirmed relegated from League One. You could see it was going to happen.
Can I just say, though, in all honesty, commiserations, because they actually did at least give this season a go, even if their season has been appalling. They are well run at the moment.
Wednesday.
They are well run at the moment, and I can't lie, I wouldn't be surprised in a few years' time they're back in League One. Whereas Accrington Stanley, on the other hand, I can't see back in League One at all if they go down.
Duncan Ferguson will be a good manager for them.
And also, they've got a really good manager.
He'll stay there and he's been in the Prem.
He has to stay. If Forest Green get rid of him, it's the stupidest decision.
And Garrick, you will see that Garrick will be their main player next year for sure.
100%.
But obviously, Forest Green earlier in the season, they did lose their manager that they got promoted with earlier in the season. Went to what was it? I can't even remember his name again. Oh, what's his name again? Who was the manager called again?
What, before Duncan Ferguson?
Fraud.com.
No, it was
it was Ian Birchnell.
No, the previous one before that.
Rob Edwards.
I think it's too little too late for
Barnsley. He could be in the Premier League with Luton.
Yeah. And obviously, him leaving also gave him a big dent at the start, and then losing key players as well didn't help either.
Like
and
Nicky Cadden to Barnsley, for example.
You'd basically say a weakened, just like top half League Two side. Like, I don't know, man. But
I think if Barnsley can maintain their form, I think they'll do. I think they'll go up near the playoffs. We'll give it a go for good.
Also, I'd like to give this opportunity to wish Caitlin a massive happy birthday for today. So, comment section, do your job and do what you need to do.
Comment. Happy birthday!
It's Caitlin's birthday today, so there you are.
Yeah, happy birthday, Caitlin. I hope you're well as well.
She's a very respectful person. So yeah, happy birthday.
Barnsley and Wednesday have to win all their last games to threaten top 2. Yeah. Adios, vegans. Adios, vegans. Everyone sing happy birthday. Yeah. We got birthdays.
You can do that,
Happy birthday to you.
It sounds like an opera singer.
Can I just say we're not? Can I just say, by the way, we're not doing this on my birthday.
We will. We fucking will.
Oh no! Oh no!
Happy birthday to you.
Can we just play Martin Garrix's "High on Life" instead of the Happy Birthday song?
No,
for
because
my birthday. That's so much better.
No, we'll get copyrighted.
Happy birthday.
Isn't Harvey Nibbs off Cambridge linked to us?
Yeah, I've been linked to us for a while.
We put a bid for him in January and it got rejected. So we need to hear about that. Yeah, all the happy birthday comments, absolutely brilliant. Duncan Ferguson has said his aim is to get Forest Green in the Championship in the next 5 years.
Oh, interesting.
That's interesting. Fair play.
He has to. I mean, you know what? That is actually doable. He just has to have the right players.
Yeah. And also, and he also said as well, even if I got linked to like Real Madrid and I got offered a Real Madrid job, I would still stay at Forest Green.
Yeah, no, that's fair play.
Which is fair play.
Yeah, that's good.
Going in.
That's commitment, isn't it? Which is
can I have a shout out to Liam Goodham, who's a massive fan? Yeah, absolute legend. Shout out to Liam Goodham, not Liam Martin. He's already a good member on his channel.
I thought you were gonna say worse than that. Then.
Yeah. And he's also nicknamed Beaker, so that's his welcome wish.
What a fraud!
Right, I'll continue it.
Bye, Liam. We'll carry on. We'll carry on now. Let's carry on. All right, back up I go, and then back up Liam goes.
Well, Max, if the new lawn was in the Championship, then the whole of the fields around the stadium would still be packed with, I don't know, Bristol City fans or Middlesbrough fans or that can't get a ticket, but they'll still be on the field watching the game.
Yeah, exactly. But also talking about Barnsley, still in the hunt for top 2, and they are still in the race. Liam says
they need to maintain that form into the playoffs. If we go up,
4 points behind and still having to play Ipswich in the last 5 games that they've got
massive
left.
Massive game.
That's the night we have Rovers. We could be up ourselves that night.
But I feel like though,
I want Ipswich to beat Barnsley. Sorry, Barnsley.
If they want to get top 2, they have to win every single game from now on. And I've said it right now. If they are going to get top 2, they have to win every single game from now on. There you go. But they are doing well.
If Ipswich really want to prove themselves to be champions or go up in the top 2, beat Barnsley.
Well, for me,
because Barnsley are on fire as well.
Well, for me, Ipswich are promotion mentality themselves. If they get a win at Peterborough on Saturday, something we couldn't do.
Yeah. They have got some quality in that team, though, haven't they?
Look, they outclassed Rotherham in the FA Cup, who are in the Championship right now.
Broadhead. Have you noticed with them that with Broadhead,
it does.
They're a better team.
I agree with you on that. And
without Broadhead, they drew to Cheltenham.
I agree with you on that. I 100% agree with you, Craig.
And they nearly knocked Burnley out of the FA Cup. Honestly, I'm not joking. This may be an unpopular opinion, but honestly, people will laugh at me at this, but I genuinely...
Just for that comment, JG, fuck you. All right? I was about to read that then. Thank goodness I double-checked it before I read it.
Hang on. Who is Rob Scott and Rob Cock anyway? I know that sounds daft, but...
Well, you've definitely just read the comment and you just fell for it. So there you go.
Yeah, but no, I'm just curious. Who are those 2 people?
That's a joke, I swear.
No, who are those 2 people? What is the joke about?
Oh,
I'm confused.
All right, I'll let you ponder and find out. I can't be asked. I wonder if Wednesday get rid of Darren Moore, will they go for Ryan Lowe because he said a couple of years ago he wanted to manage Wednesday at some point.
Could you imagine?
Well, if that happens, then fucking hell.
I think the only thing we can focus on is the top 2, Leroy. It's just the top 2, mate. So I'd rather Ipswich win and beat Barnsley. So the top 2, that's all we care about at the minute.
Yeah, I don't know about that game. We'll find out closer to the time.
Yeah, and that's when we've got to play Bristol Rovers as well. So we'll be busy watching that game.
Yeah, both games will be interesting.
Either team losing or draw would still be good for us, and no matter what. You get what I mean? It's a good time that they're both playing each other. It's a good time that they're both playing each other. If I'm not.
What were you about to ask me anyway? Just out of interest, Stevie.
I was just wondering what you said before then. That's what I meant. I just said, what did you say? Basically, that's what I said.
Oh right. Yeah, no. I got it now. No, basically,
we're talking about Broadhead, weren't we?
Yeah, they nearly knocked Burnley out of the FA Cup themselves. They played so well against Burnley. This might be an unpopular opinion, but honestly, I wouldn't be shocked if Ipswich are actually in the Prem in a few years' time for the first time since 2002.
Yeah, I think they'll do a Leeds or Wolves.
Kieran McKenna is the perfect manager that they could have.
Yeah, they're a good side, man. They are a good side. No matter the banter on Twitter, they are a good side.
And speaking of Ipswich, talking about them right now against the Charlton team that
they never turned up.
I never thought this fixed scoreline.
They never turned up.
They've blown them absolutely out of the way, out of Portman Road.
They went 2 goals down and they just gave up.
All right, off you go.
Only Charlton could win and lose 6-0 in a single season.
But Charlton managers never really liked Argyle, though, has he? You remember his comments when we played Charlton?
Who, Dean Holden?
Yeah, he's never really liked Argyle, though, has he? Let's be honest.
We'll stay top, boys. Why are we worrying about who finishes behind us? Well, it depends if we can do our own job first. Simple as that. But Ipswich Town 6-0 hammering against Charlton. You would obviously say now that I think they will probably get promotion after winning this game.
Well, for me, it depends on how they do against Peterborough on Saturday.
Maybe Barnsley, but I don't see any other team stopping them realistically.
For me, it depends on Peterborough. Depends on Posh. That is a big test.
That is a big game as well, yeah. But with the way
Posh are dangerous because you never know what you're going to get. One minute they play out of this world, and the next they're just shocking.
And like I said earlier this season as well, Peterborough's away form is so shit.
The Peterborough at home.
Yeah, Peterborough's away form is so shit.
Peterborough beat both us and Sheffield Wednesday. So what does that tell you?
Yeah, there you go. Good job we don't have to play them in the run-in. Different team to when we were at Portman Road. Agreed, Craig. They were. I thought we did enough to actually get near on 3 points in that game. We
deserved a point at Portman Road anyway.
We were just unlucky that Ryan Hardy.
The Hardy miss was. If Ryan Hardy scored, we would have won.
To be honest, though, it could have been 2-2 because Harness hit the bar.
It would have been an absolute meltdown at Portman Road if Hardy scored that.
But Ryan Hardy was a much more of a guaranteed goal.
Oh, yeah, of course it was. We deserved a point.
We always seem to score hard goals, don't we?
We deserved a point anyway. The Ipswich fans, so many salty Ipswich fans.
Look at Ipswich goal difference as well.
Point, but we did, so they can
over 50 goal difference. I'm gonna go for a bit of have an edit. All right, no worries, Matt. The hard work starts.
You only got a point for the deflection.
Yeah, but then the double scored a deflection as well, though. Come on.
That's what I mean.
You make your own. This is what I was saying earlier on about luck. There is no such thing as luck in football. You work hard. You make your own luck. You make your own luck.
That's actually a good tier list that I might create. Actually, Plymouth Argyle players, championship level. I might do a tier list for that. That's actually gave me a good.
You make your own luck. There's no such thing as luck. Make your own luck.
I'm going to try and speed it up now because obviously we're near on 2 hours now. But Charlton as well, 11th place. I feel like they will finish mid-table now. But after this loss, they've really brought down their goal difference because they had a good goal difference after beating Shrewsbury. I think it was 5 or 6-0.
Yeah, they beat Shrewsbury.
It was like a week and a half ago now. But now they've just got slumped 6-0 as well. But they'll be fine. They will be finishing mid-table.
I don't know about Hardy, Craig. For me, the one that will leave is Joe Edwards if we go up.
Probably, yeah. But Charlton, I think they'll probably rebuild and go on for next season. Simple as that. But obviously, from the previous game, so
Charlton must be ahead. I mean, you get all these Sheffield Wednesday fans being negative towards Darren Moore. Look at Charlton, former Premier League team, and they're just stagnant.
The difference with Charlton, though, is that it's more towards their ownership. Their ownership's been shocking the last few years.
Yeah.
Yep.
I feel quite sorry for them.
They have awful ownership at the moment.
Bad.
Yeah. For Jack, you got 2 points for predicting a Barnsley win and Norwich to score. Liam the same, and I got the same. So we all got 2 points for that. And then for Ipswich, Jack, no points. Liam got 4 points for this, which is unreal. Predicted Chaplin to score, and he got 3 points, which is mental. And I got no points as well. But Liam getting 4 points from this game alone is mental. Simple as that. Next game, Lincoln. What a mental game this was, though. Bloody. How many red cards in this game again? Bloody 3 red cards. Mental.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say that Port Vale will be lucky to put 11 on the pitch on Tuesday against Ipswich.
I think Ipswich are going to absolutely demolish them. I really think they will.
Look how many suspensions Port Vale have now.
No, I'm not joking.
On Tuesday.
Actually, I'm gonna put my prediction for the game now, and I'll say it again tomorrow in the preview. But I'm gonna put my prediction in now, not the scorer, but the score. I genuinely think Ipswich is going to win 7-0.
I'll go for 4-0, mate. Easy.
Genuinely think they'll win 7-0.
And the thing is with Port Vale as well, realistically, and mathematically
sort the discipline
as well,
out, man.
You might disagree with me, but they're only 6 points away from the bottom 4.
Yeah.
Look where they were weeks ago.
Do you know what Port Vale should do? Do what we did at Anfield and park the bus for 90 minutes.
Yeah, just gather some points.
Oh, what a game.
And
I still remember Jurgen Klopp's salty interview after the game. It was amazing.
Yeah. So for Lincoln,
park the bus, Port Vale. Park the bus.
For Lincoln, after beating
11 players on the goalposts.
Yeah. For Lincoln, after beating Argyle 2-0 earlier last week, and now beating Port Vale as well, you'll most likely say that they will be finishing around mid-table, which is fair play for Lincoln. And as well, I think they will definitely improve on from this season into last season, because I think they'll probably be. I could potentially see them being a playoff fighting team next year.
Depends on who they sign. Depends if Mark Kennedy gets.
Yeah, they're building well.
Yeah, and then for Port Vale, you don't realistically say that they mathematically and actually could be in a relegation scrap. You might disagree with me, but I generally think so. If Cambridge do end up winning a couple more games, then it's on. It is on. They need to win their next game, their next couple games.
I did back in the day, JG. That's all I'm going to say.
There you go.
Voted
it could get very, very tight up there.
I do think Port Vale will accomplish safety this season, though. From what I've seen of them at home park.
And for this game, I got 2 points. Liam got 2 points. And
I think
Jack
I got nothing. So I think I said an MK Dons win.
Jack got 1 point. Yeah, and MK.
Can I just say this now to Port Vale fans? If you're going to watch this, please secure safety before the last game of the season. Thank you.
Yeah, good.
Because we do not want you to fight for anything.
Yeah. Cheltenham 2-2 against MK Dons away from home, and Alfie May last minute winner. Alfie May again, shock, gets them the points, and it's basically Alfie May FC at this point. They're going to survive, not mainly due because of Alfie May, but some of the other players as well have been a big credit to where they are as well. They would have been around easily. They would have probably been relegated. They would have been relegated if they didn't have Alfie May. Simple as that.
If he leaves Cheltenham this summer, I think he'll go Barnsley next season.
Yeah,
that's what I reckon. Michael Duff.
Fair play to Cheltenham standard. They will survive. I feel like most likely. I think they will survive. MK Dons only 3 points away from the bottom 4, and it's getting tight. It's getting very, very tight for them, and it's a race against time. If they want to get safety, their next game is vital, and obviously the next couple games is vital. They've only got 4 games left, so it's getting very close. And for this game, Jack got 3 points for this. I used to score twice, and he got predicted a draw, so that's 2 points. Liam got 1, and I got 1.
I thought I predicted MK win. Oh, fair enough.
I got 2.
Draw. Wait, what?
I got 2.
What do you mean you got 2? Oh, yeah, you got May, sorry. And I got May, sorry.
Harvey trying to deduct points off Liam.
But to be honest, I said 1 for myself, so there you go.
Oh, God, it's getting heated. Right, I told you, boys, Morecambe would beat Wickham, so there you go.
I had you in the first half, but you got me in the second half. There you go.
Fair enough.
But Morecambe sitting down, the Wickham fans with this good result. And look at that. Jesus Christ.
Check out comment on the private chat.
And
great win for Morecambe. Great win.
And Cole Stockton as well is now shining at a perfect time getting that goal. And it was a good goal as well. It was a good goal. Fair play.
Did you see his reflex skills on that to get the ball in the back of the net?
He just went,
that takes some doing, doesn't it? It just like, just flipped.
Yep.
Wow, what a goal.
Win. But fair play to Morecambe, and they come at a perfect time. I know they've got 2 games played. They've played 2 games more than all the other teams around them, but that win has come at a perfect time. They could still survive, but they need to win the next 2 games.
I hope they do it.
I would like to see Derek Adams
I hope Morecambe
do it with them, man. I would like to see Derek
I
Adams.
hope Morecambe stay up.
The only club's fans that don't want Morecambe to stay up is Bolton.
Yeah. But if they do go down, you would realistically say that Stockton will move.
Well, yeah.
I think he will move. He will move. He will move.
See, for me, it's not Stockton. For me, the one that will move will be Ripley. He's been by far their best player this season.
Yeah. And obviously, this man as well.
The funny thing, Marcus, is QPR hasn't done no better with Ainsworth.
QPR can go down.
Are nearly in the relegation zone.
Would you honestly say, though, that this Jensen Weir would be a good midfielder for us?
Yeah.
I haven't seen
9
enough.
goals.
I wouldn't sign him, though.
goals,
I wouldn't
2
sign him,
assists
though.
this
There's other
season.
midfielders I'd rather sign. The midfielder I want to sign is bloody Dobson from Charlton. He's freaking unreal, that man is.
And for Jensen Weir as well, he's only 21 as well, which is mental. And
I think we've got a lot of
very, very well
future talent in the squad at the moment. I think we could do with some more experience.
Yeah.
We need to sign players for the championship. If
we could potentially get Ashley Barnes next year. So we'll
championship.
We could potentially get Ashley Barnes.
Yeah, that would be a good signing.
That would be a good signing.
Yeah.
Great
and
signing.
for that game, Jack got 3 points for that game, like you said.
I wish my daughters would keep it down a bit.
Yep.
Buggers.
And fair play, Jack got 3 points for that. What did I even get?
That's a good possibility of Whittaker.
No.
That's
I saw the post that he put on Instagram and all that. Fairs. Then
Bolton was so lucky in this game.
Mm-hmm. I was watching the game.
Yeah, they were lucky.
I was watching.
Well, when I say Bolton were lucky, James Trafford was lucky.
Look at the ticker. Look at the ticker
But
here.
Oxford also blew it themselves with the amount of chances they wasted.
Look at this, 24 shots. They had 4 shots.
James Trafford was one lucky man yesterday.
Yeah, and he should have got red card.
100% he should have been sent off.
And that could get Bolton. That could be a vital game for them to get playoffs.
It's those fine margins, though, isn't it? It's the fine margins that make such a big difference to this league table.
I think Ainsworth will end up back at Wickham. You think, Marcus?
Could you imagine? Might happen, you know. He does love the club so much, so it wouldn't shock me. And he's been there since 2012, 2013. Wickham would love to have him back.
Dobson was crap against Ipswich.
I think Wickham would love Ainsworth to come back that much. He may as well be the owner for Wickham at this
Dario Gradi, like at Crew, sorry.
Yeah.
He was with them for like 25 years.
Yeah.
That manager.
But for Oxford, they're running out of time now. Again, very, very close to the red danger zone, the bottom 4.
They got a big game Tuesday night, Portsmouth at home.
Yeah, they got a big game Tuesday night as well. It's getting very, very close now.
What you reckon, Marcus? Another season-long loan for Whittaker in the Championship to Argyle.
Give us Whittaker.
You'll never do business with Swansea again, no, Jack?
Do you know what? Also,
sign him permanently. Man's class.
It depends how much money we have to spend next year. I would get him permanently if I was the manager.
Did you know I did some research today, and apparently for promotion you only get about 1.5 million. That's absolutely terrible.
And then compared to the money that you get when you get promoted from the Championship.
I'd say more so. Compared, that's the money you get from winning the Premier League.
Yeah.
It's so lopsided, isn't it? The pyramid financially, it's just so lopsided. It's about time they did it.
It's ridiculous.
Very, very ridiculous.
You know, you get 1.5 million. Now you've got to compete with former Premier League teams.
Just because you're the top tier means you get the most money.
Jack doing bloody
crap.
Jack.
Basically,
it's not even enough
summed up in a nutshell. Basically, capitalism summed up in a nutshell.
Yeah.
And then for this game, Jack got 0 points, Liam got 2, and I got 1.
I wonder who Liam predicted for this one.
Dion Charles. So, if Whittaker loved it as much as he says, surely he will sign if offered a deal.
Exactly.
Any loans
he will sign,
in January when no recalls.
Swansea own him.
Depends, because Swansea, like Marcus has said,
they own him.
Greedy.
They tell him what to do. He says he's got to say yeah, because it's his livelihood, it's his wage. His emotions can't come into it. As a footballer, you can't allow your emotions to come into the game.
And then the final game, I think Liam's happy with this one as well.
Yeah, he did well in this one.
You'd honestly say that Liam just plays Portsmouth more than Scum at this point.
You know what I didn't realise though? Is that I didn't realise Marlon Pack's back from injury.
Yep. But 1-1 Shrewsbury and Portsmouth, and with Flanagan getting sent off Shrewsbury, that could be a bad miss. That could be a big miss for them against us.
I was hoping Pompey would get into the playoffs.
Don't talk to Liam about that one.
Don't talk
come
to
on,
Liam about that.
I just enjoy our fixtures,
mate. Shit, mate. They're not getting playoffs.
No. It's literally It's you know what it is. It's the post the other day that Liam put on his Insta, and I read it in his voice. It was amazing. Firstly, it was about Argyle going up, and Liam was just like deservedly so. And then in a minute, and then there was another prediction saying Pompey will make the playoffs. And I just read it in Liam's voice on his story, going, "No chance."
I think it's a rebuild a rebuild season for Pompey.
To be honest, I don't think they will now after they drew at home with Morecambe and drew yesterday against Shrewsbury.
I may be wrong here, but don't we get some money?
They'll be in the top 10 next season, easy.
Next season, they will. Yeah, I don't know where they'll finish.
Foreign buyers. I may be making this up in my head, like a false memory, though. I'm not sure.
Although, to be fair,
Bolton don't know about Connor Bradley on loan. He's a class act. I would have taken Connor Bradley.
I'll take Connor Bradley. Joe Edwards replacement.
Yeah, good replacement for sure.
I'll tell you what, though, Stevie. From a rivalry perspective point of view, I actually and I remember this from back in September.
I'm gonna react to that, Stevie, after this stream. So I'm gonna remember that.
What is it?
What is it?
I can't say it on stream. I can't.
Oh, okay. No, I know what you want about.
Okay, all right. Yeah. It's horrible, mate. I don't like it. I'm not gonna say nothing more, but I really don't like it. It's just
all I'm gonna say is, and this is where I do kind of agree with Stevie, is that
don't say anymore.
No, this is about Portsmouth.
Okay, good.
Back in September, October, obviously we were top, Ipswich were second, Portsmouth were third. They were the top three. There were actually bits where Portsmouth and us were the top two. And I actually said, as much as they're one of our rivals, and I obviously cannot stand them, to be honest, and I said this to Callum, the friend of ours who supports Pompey. Exactly, Liam. To be fair, I said to Callum, I was like, to be honest, as you know how much we cannot stand you guys, but to be honest, I wouldn't mind if us two are the top two coming into next season, because the Dockyard Derby will be more intense in the Championship than it is right now in League One. Imagine Plymouth Portsmouth in the Premier League. It would be fucking amazing.
The atmosphere is always
it'd be unbelievable.
And look at the atmosphere. Look at the atmosphere between us and Exeter compared to us.
I didn't play that, no.
It's a great fixture. Great
that
fixture.
Comment from JG, I did not play that game, no. But no,
I wish
yeah,
him well.
no,
If we do get promoted this season, I'd love Pompey to get promoted next season.
I'm just saying, no, honestly, unpopular opinion, but if Argyle and Portsmouth were both in the Premier League, and I'm not joking, the match will be on a Sunday at 4:30 on Sky Sports. Wouldn't shock me at all.
Yeah,
Liam, do you know obviously that game?
No.
I loved my PS2, but I didn't remember that game.
No, you don't understand what that means.
Oh, now I know what it means. It's a TV advert.
It took you so long to get it. There you go. Yes, fair. And now JG is now the better pun master of the stream. Thank you. He comes up. Only joking. I was about to say he comes up with better puns than Daryl, but hey ho.
Yeah, I agree, Jay.
Daryl's lost his job, JG. You're hired.
You're hired. You're hired.
We're gonna, JG. We're gonna really have to exploit the loan market next season.
Yeah, we will.
I agree.
We'll have to for sure. Hello, lads. Hello, Jack Dickens. We will be ending around like 5 to 10 minutes time, but thank you for coming in anyways. You're an absolutely amazing. Only joking, lads. You're a good laugh. You're a good laugh.
JG, you can become the JG, you become the puns man now, so we have enough of this bye nonsense.
Fucking hell.
Who does he support? Who do you support, Jay?
Yes, Plymouth did score. Just heard someone in the background saying, Plymouth scores!
What's that got to do with this?
Yeah, exactly. What has that got to do with it?
Have you just played that just to amuse yourself?
I have a few Ipswich friends, mate. It's all good.
Liam,
fair enough.
Liam in this game got 3 points, got the score correct.
Did I do it for what, Jack?
I was just saying, did you just play that meme just to amuse yourself?
Yeah.
I thought so.
Yeah.
I know you too well.
And Jack got none, I got none. But and then obviously in Devon Derby, I
jinxed Exeter and it worked. I got nothing from the game, so let's go. Come on.
Nice.
I'm delighted I got no points from the Devon Derby because my plan worked.
But points for this week though, Jack still fucking beat me.
Good.
Good. Wanker.
I know.
And I was about to say my name. What am I doing? Harvey England, cool.
Harvey Standard.
Yeah, 11. I got 11. Jack got 12, and Liam got. And obviously, Liam in the bloody Instagram chat was like, "No, I didn't get 15
he
points.
Was
17
so
points exactly."
Liam
is the most competitive man you could possibly have on a prediction. Simple as that.
Indeed.
Don't have him in your predictions because you'll be having that every single fucking week. That's all I'm saying.
Wait, so now, Leroy, you want me to predict us to lose to Shrewsbury. But the difference is I'm confident for Tuesday night now.
Yes, so... it was nice taking 4 points off Ipswich. Yeah. Lovely jubbly. We're not going to go through the league table because this is a long enough stream anyway.
I have got a summary though of. All
right, be careful, lads. Yes. If you want to stay here for another 20 minutes.
Oh, shut up! Stop moaning.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
What a prick. Not the meme. I mean Harvey. No. I basically have a summary from Saturday, yesterday that I wrote down on Discord, and it basically goes like this. It feels like being a news reporter. No wonder I did a master's degree in sports broadcast journalism.
I'm sorry.
Anyway,
did you just see that?
Well,
that looks dodgy, mate.
No,
it does. I look at it and I'm just like, nah, that's weird.
Yeah.
I put switch off.
I put Forest Green are relegated after being hammered by Barnsley. Cambridge have momentum and win the derby by ending.
If you know, you know, Stevie.
Right there. Let Jack
mate, I think I'm old enough to know. Look at me.
I'll start again.
All right.
I sound like Anne Robinson. I sound like Anne Robinson saying that.
20 hours.
I sound like Anne Robinson. Shut up!
You are the weakest link. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Forest being relegated after being hammered.
Trust me, mate. I know. I've got 4 daughters, so yeah. Got 4 kids, so.
Cambridge have momentum and win the derby by ending Peterborough's fantastic form. Fleetwood secure another away win to pile more pressure on John Coleman and Aki Stanley. Bolton narrowly beat Oxford. A good win for Bolton because of frustrating days for rivals, while Oxford had such a frustrating day, full stop. Morecambe secure a huge win over Wickham to dent Wickham's playoff hopes massively. Lincoln narrowly beat Port Vale in a sending-off clash. Bristol Rovers dent Derby's playoff hopes right at the end of the match. MK Dons and Cheltenham show their safety credentials by drawing 2-2. Pompey are heavily dented in the playoff run-in after drawing 1-1 with Shrewsbury. Burton dents Sheffield Wednesday's auto-promotion hopes. And the mighty Plymouth Argyle secure a massive away win in the Devon Derby over the scummy twats Exeter City to go back to the top of the league, only to be reminded by Ipswich that autos could really go to the wire after absolutely impressively destroying Charlton. So there you are.
Yeah. That's pretty good, mate.
Oh, yeah.
You didn't mince your words, though, did you?
That is literally yesterday summed up.
I'm back. Has Jack finished yet?
I hate you. I actually hate you so much. Actually, do one.
He's as bad as me. Can't stop yapping. I'm like that.
There's nothing wrong with yapping, but no. I think Harvey seems to have a problem with it. He's a fraud.
No, because I'm mainly trying to say stuff, and then everyone's just like.
I love the hands movement, to be fair. That reminds me of W2S.
Oh, sorry.
I'm sorry. Harvey sat in the middle.
Shut up, Leo, while we move that gift.
Harvey would be like that. Oh my God, give me a break. You can't stop talking.
Well, he's going to have to live with it. Everyone's going to have to live with it.
Well, there's one easy way of doing that. There we go. Only joking.
What frick?
I think we Plymouth have been the most consistent team, but Ipswich are definitely strongest looking team after Wednesday fell off a cliff. I want both us and Ipswich up.
I think the difference between Argyle and Ipswich. I think the difference between Argyle and Ipswich is that I think because we're so out in the sticks, we have this big unity in the team that pull each other in the right direction.
Yes,
whereas Ipswich have the better individual quality players. If you look at Ipswich, when they don't have Broadhead in their team, they will draw to Cheltenham. As soon as Broadhead comes back into that team, it just lifts the whole team, and they just fight, and they just fire. But I think Argyle and Plymouth will go up this season.
For me, it's the players that stand out for Ipswich, and for us, it's the manager that stands out.
Yeah, it's the unique. It's the uniqueness of the Argyle team because we're so out of the way. It's just the family uniqueness of the club that's pushing each other in the right direction.
They're giving a short list now of who gets manager of the season. I'm sorry, it just has to be Schumacher.
It's Schumacher. I'm sorry to the McKenna fans out there. It is Schumacher.
If it wasn't going to be Schumacher, if it wasn't going to be Shuey, it's going to be Michael Duff, and he's not even in the running.
Yeah.
Yep.
Agreed. Absolutely. Absolutely agree.
Duff would have been in that conversation as well. Yeah. Schumacher, he should get it.
There is no way in hell
that we put in and the work
McKenna should get it over Shuey.
Agreed, Jack. Agreed, Jack Dickens.
Yeah, agreed.
Excuse me. But
absolutely.
Yeah, agreed.
I think if Ipswich and Town don't go up this season, it'd be catastrophic. It'd be awful.
Yeah.
And I hope Wednesday, if they do drop into the playoffs, and
I think they
whichever the top 3 teams drop into those playoffs, I hope that they manage to see it over the line, because I think Wednesday, Ipswich and Argyle are the best 3 teams in the league, even with Wednesday wobble. So that's just my take.
But obviously, this stream has now been 2 hours and 18 minutes. If you've got any more questions, we've got 12 people in here. Thank you all so much for sticking by and spending 2 hours on here. Us going through, obviously, the Devon Derby for first and then going through most of the other games this week. But if you've got any more questions before we finish, we'll probably do around 3 or 4 minutes time. Let's get them in now before before we finish, because I would like to answer some more questions with all of us. Michael Duff is better than Darren Moore and Kerman.
Agreed. From this season, I agree.
Yeah.
I think the thing is with us,
I was unsure about Duff when he was at Cheltenham. Sorry,
that's
Jack,
what I mean. That's what I mean. That's why Barnsley was so low in my predictions. Because first of all, they were absolutely catastrophic in the Championship last season. And second of all, I didn't know how Duff was going to do with that step from Cheltenham to Barnsley. And that's why they were 13th from the start of my season predictions. So they've really surprised me in a way this season. They've done really well.
Predictions for Tuesday, lads? We'll be doing that tomorrow, Jack. Don't worry about that. We'll be doing it tomorrow because we've got the preview tomorrow for Shrewsbury. So we'll be doing that tomorrow, my friend.
What time are we doing now?
Because we have to wait like 10, 15 hours before Liam and Jack both decide what time is great. So there you go. They decide a time. We decide a time, and then we'd have to decide another time, then decide another time.
It depends
and another one.
Depends if we can get a guest.
We've got
on
like
tomorrow.
10 fucking different times.
Another 2 or 3 hours. Yeah, take 2 or 3
it.
hours.
Yeah. I'm not blaming Jack for it, of course. And obviously, he has been busy doing like recordings and stuff.
Can I just say, by the way,
able to make it.
Can I just say, though, by the way, it's more Harvey England. I try and ask what time's best for him because he hasn't been on for so long. He's so busy.
Yeah.
That's the way I look
at it. He's a legend that he's only just got started. Yep. How much did we spend in January? Because it was said that
we'll be lucky to keep hold of him for the next couple of seasons.
It was an undisclosed fee, but I can't remember.
I think we will keep him. There's only one team I can see him go if he leaves Argyle.
I hope
that's
so. Everton.
That's the club he supports.
And if Everton get ready and they offer him a job, I can't blame him for taking it. This is childish.
That's the only club I can see him leave us for is Everton.
Duncan Ferguson was his idol as well, so
exactly.
Yeah. If Everton offered Schumacher a job, I wouldn't hold it against Schumacher. I'd be like, thank you so much for everything you've done for us.
No, 100%. But I'm just going to say...
Go on, Jack. Go on.
Oh, no, yeah, no. I was just going to say, I knew he wouldn't go West Brom. I knew he wouldn't go Huddersfield. Like, why would you when you're top of the league flying with Argyle in League One and then a team that's struggling so much in the Championship thinks they're going to nip your manager off you?
We're not having that again.
Schumacher couldn't have asked for a better starting manager job than at Argyle to kickstart his career. It's a great club.
But Ryan Lowe is doing a great job.
Pressure.
They're nearly in the playoffs.
Yeah, he is doing well at the moment. I hope they don't get playoffs, obviously. I want to chat shit about Ryan Lowe next season if they go up.
Well, Fernandez, Man United.
If it wasn't for Ryan Lowe, we wouldn't have shooted it away. So
No,
silver linings.
True, but still, it's just gutting the way he left last season because hard. But you never know.
None of us really know.
It's better for us.
Yeah, none of us really know what goes on behind the scenes, do we?
Big compensation goes to big compensation if he does.
Wow, that would be interesting.
I think Argyle.
Everton can afford that as well, though. Everton could afford that.
Joe Edwards to take over.
Everton could afford to spend 3 or 4 mil on a manager, easy.
That seems a little bit unusual.
It's not just that he's really young to be manager at the moment.
Yeah, but we have seen younger managers than that. We've seen like
I'm the same age as Schumacher. I'm exactly the same age. So yeah.
Meanwhile, Ballymumba's younger than me.
Yep.
It's weird when you get to but Jack, it's really weird when you get to my age because you're supporting players that are probably like in their 20s.
Yeah, 100%.
And it's really weird because even when you're my age, you look up to them like a father figure, because they're just your idols. And it's really quite odd. It kind of rotates.
It's like I look up to Michael Cooper as if he's like a best friend or a brother right now because Michael Cooper's the same age as me, both born in 1999.
Yeah. And it's great. It's really good. It's good.
I think that's all the time that we've got for today, chat. It's been 2 hours and 23 minutes. We've had a cracking
Harvey
stream.
is desperate to get off at your. He's like,
but I feel like 2 hours and 23 minutes.
Now I got to get off anyway when we finish.
Anyway, so we've had a cracking stream, and
thanks for having me, guys.
We've had loads to talk about.
No worries.
Fuck, you're all younger than me. Jesus, Leroy. But
That's all
thank you all
right.
so much for watching. It's been it's been an absolutely cracking stream. We've got 12 likes already. We're into double figures for likes. That's fantastic. Another stream that's in double figures for likes. That's brilliant. Fantastic. Subscribe if you haven't already. If you're new here, we're close to 300. Jack as well, close to 500. If you haven't subscribed to him already, Cornish Janner, brilliant channel for Matchday Vlogs for Argyle or any other team. Go over there and subscribe. It's brilliant content
for you. Yeah, I subscribe to loads of channels, mate. Loads. I watch loads of channels. Yeah. Whether that's Ipswich, Sunderland, whoever, I don't care.
Nice. Loads. That sounds great. But we'll see you next time for the next preview. Another away game, second away game in a row. Shrewsbury. I think all of us will be going to that.
All of us, yeah.
Yeah, we're all there. We're all there on Tuesday.
There. Thank you, Jack. Dickens, absolutely amazing, mate.
Cheers, Jack.
Might see you there, Stevie.
We're all going to that, so
yeah, brilliant. You will, yeah, mate. We'll be there.
The Argyle Way are on tour again, so it's fantastic.
On top, mate. What about you?
On bottom, mate. Fuck.
Let me get my.
We're bottom as well, though, Jack, aren't we?
Actually, I'll get my ticket out at the end of the stream.
I think you just sit where you want, mate. Hopefully, it'd be like Coach's Stowaway where you can just sit where you want.
It's a brilliant away day.
I don't get my fucking tickets, first of all. If I don't get my tickets, I'm fucked. I'm going to have to do
You'll be fine.
If I'm not fine, then...
If you're not fine, you deserve a fucking refund.
I deserve a refund, yeah.
Yeah.
But
anyway,
we'll see you all next time for the Shrewsbury preview tomorrow. Hope you all enjoyed the stream. And do you want to do your usual, Jack?
Yeah, I will do. And
we wasn't able to do it. We wasn't able to do it the last time.
Oh, don't worry about it. Oh, it's only 5 sentences.
Jack's so different.
Yeah. Go on then.
So different.
No, honestly, no. Everyone, thank you very much for watching. And up the Janners, up the Greens, up the Argyle, up the Pilgrims, up the Plymouth. Come on, you boys in green, and take care, guys. And goodbye.
When they pull on the green, they're all Janners.